Easy on the superstition. Blah, 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 blah. Hello. Hello, my friends. Hello, boys. How are you, boys? How are you guys, say? How are you guys? She make you way. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Let me get those out before everyone gets here. And by everyone, I mean maybe 50 I'm hoping for. Oh, and this stream's looking good. Yes, dude. No, like, weird cutoff. No, like, weird cutoff. Great times ahead. Let's see if we can get 100 live viewers going. All here for me. Let's see if we can get one first. One. Cam hug. Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Cam hug. Yeah. Okay. And Drick floor, because he was on the floor the whole time. Drick floor. Oh wait, let me throw a poll up. Who wins? Carlos Prates, Shavkat Rakhmonov. He underestimated the wolf. He did. He did. A little bit. Didn't we all? Didn't we all? But that's okay. Another day. We live to tell the story. He needs to go to Dagestan 2-3 years and forget. To Dagestan 3 years and forget. Oh, you think the whole 3 years? Now that's actually big stuff. I don't know what the fuck I've done recently. Where I've completely ruined my laptop, but I have. Bubbles, thank you for that, Kesh. That's very sweet. Hey, Miss Annie Bay. Miss Annie Bay, is it? DDP got legally grabbed. Miss Annie. Disguised as a girl or really a girl? Okay, hold the phone. Okay, hold the phone. Whoa. Annie, what are you wearing? Annie, what are you wearing? You're barely wearing anything. Shalom, I'm Annalise. I'm just Italian Jewish cat girl. My goal is to spread love and kindness and a lot of fashion. Guys, she's showing a bit of skin. All right, let me watch these and then see if we can watch them together. I'm a shapeshifter. What does that mean? Oh, what does that mean? You're glitching? Don't tell me. Stream is cooked. Hold on, let me just not move the phone. Stream is okay. Mic cutting in and out. Hey, not moving the thing anymore. How's the mic doing? Can't be doing that bad, surely. How are we doing? How is everyone doing? God, not this again, man, because I hate when this happens. So you used to be a boy, Miss Annie. Is that what that means? You know what? I'm looking at that one and you do look like a boy. They lying to you? All right, Tony, what are you feeling? The mic's all good with you, Tony? I'll listen to a Tony before I'll listen to a Bo Hunt. Yeah. But yeah, I've stopped fluffing around with the mic. No, laughing my ass off. No, you're not a boy. So you're a girl. Clear as fuck, mate. Thank you for that, Tony. Thank you. Just the vote of confidence I needed. Heaven. Thank you for that, Tony. Just what I needed, man. To really just, chopped. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. I could just listen to myself. Hold on. Not a boy. So you're a girl. Clear as fuck, mate. Thank you for that, Tony. Thank you for that, Tony. Wasn't gonna goon today until I came across this stream. Stop that. Oh, you stop that. All right, listen to me. Wait, fucking get off. Stop that. Oh, you stop that. All right, listen to me. Any cutting out? Get off. Stop that. Oh, you stop that. All right, listen to me. Any cutting out? Any cutting out? Nah, it sounds pretty good. I'm going to listen to me and Tony. I mean, at least I'm not hiding behind a random picture. Exactly right, Miss Annie Bay. And we never got a clarification. Are you a girl or a boy? Because you came in, you said shapeshift. I wasn't liking the vibe. My Wi-Fi, shake my head. You bloody scoundrel. Annie, I don't know what to think about your account. Oh, Annie! No, you are a boy. I found it. You're a boy. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Please be a femboy. Dude, what is this? What is this stuff, Annie? Annie! Oh, no. Annie, look at that. Annie, where are your boobs? Annie, no. Look at what Annie's posting, guys. Could tell immediately. Annie, you need to stop. I'm not a fanboy. Okay. Oh, your girl's got the bikini on this morning. Yes, she does. Wood. Wood. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Sup, slap nuts. What's up, man? How's it going? Just chilling on this fine afternoon. Looking at Annie. Let's not get sidetracked by her, though. Slash him, maybe. Smash everybody. Smash everybody indeed, yeah. Lay on everybody. And total strike. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. All right, Wade. Liking your style already, Wade. Good to see you. People can be mean. I don't care. No, we weren't being mean. Good to see you, Annie. Annie, short for Anthony, isn't it? Oh, caught red-handed, Anthony. You're not getting away from us. Lay and tap more like it. Bryce, as I said, Africa never going to see the belt again. Nice, dude. You called it. You called it. No, I'm pretty sure Khamzat said that. Didn't Khamzat say that? Shavkat solos Islam, but maybe you're Khamzat. Shavkat solos Islam? I reckon Shavkat would beat Islam as well. Potentially. Not fully confident. And I also think Prates gives Shavkat some problems. Not really, because my name's Annalise. Annie is just a nickname. Yeah, no. We're just playing games. Annalise. Good to see you, Jewish Italian girl. Nice to have you here. Why don't you like the stream? It could use some likes. I heard when you double tap, it further promotes it to other people. Just what I've heard. And you need a father. Okay. Okay, let's get back to the task at hand. Kiefer Crosby versus Taliak Nuraji. Or, I have one, thanks. She's got a dad. Or, this is happening this weekend. Aljamain versus Brian Ortega. Hey, who you got? Does he see your content? And what does he think? But let's not go into that. We're here to talk about the UFC. And we're here to talk about what an amazing win Khamzat Chimaev put on yesterday. That's such a dominant performance. I've already watched it back twice. And I loved it. Why would he care? I'm an adult. My nuts hang like there's no curfew. Two things can be true at the same time. Chimaev was insanely impressive, but he was also very boring in anti-combat. 500 strikes and Dricus wasn't bleeding. That's pathetic. I agree, Tony. I agree. Two things can be true. Like, what damage would Dricus rather have right now? The 48-47 win over Strickland or the 50-44 domination brutalizing that he got over Khamzat? Pretty sure he'd rather what the pain he's feeling right now. Because I remember after the Strickland fight, he looked like he'd been through a fucking car crash. But now this one, he's like, a couple bruises, couple bumps. I'm tired of the fake hardcore saying it wasn't boring. I'm tired of that too. Thank you. I know, it is annoying. It was boring, but it was impressive. I didn't expect him to pin down Dricus. It's crazy that he can. But 2, 4, 3, just all boring rounds. The whole fight was worst fight on the main card to watch. Good matchups in the vid. Thank you, Larry. You know, I thought I was draining 3-pointers there. Couple good ones. Like Leach versus Jeff Neal. You know. What else? You know, Tim Elliott, Rafael Estevam. Isn't that kind of even cool, you know? Mauling by Khamzat. I bet the over. You bet the over, did you? So you must be pretty happy with yourself. But you, Mike, a sleeper one. I know, that could feed families. Like, you'd watch that Kai Ode banger. That is a banger, isn't it? Asakura vs. Ode Osborne. Striking matchup on the feet. I've recently done this to my laptop, where this is just a tiny ass fucking thing. I don't know how I did it, man. I'm always doing these things. Damn, Larry, baby, wow, I thought you guys were just agreeing, but you were both thinking about that. Khamzat versus Shavkat, come on. You know, let's talk about fights that could really happen. Prates Shavkat is interesting and could happen. Do we think Khamzat Shavkat could ever happen? No. Insane skill, nobody I think is denying that, but yeah, Chimaev literally just got cut for less boring performances, and Chimaev gets a bonus. Tony, dude. You're speaking such facts right now. Go off, King. Go off. Very true, I know. Taylor Lapulus gets fucking ditched because he's known as a decision guy. Martin Bidet gets laid out because he brings no fun. Jairzinho Rosenstrike they even get rid of because he goes the distance with Pavlovich and Tuivasa back-to-back. Khamzat has a boring one, but we're not allowed to say that it was boring. It was still a good win. And I definitely get the, you know, why stand up on the feet when you don't have to, and why do more to win when Dricus isn't making you. You know, Dricus is at fault too. Khamzat would not smash Nate Diaz. Okay. Think he could. Khamzat smash everybody. Well, that's what Mike thinks. We forgetting that he submitted Rob in round 1 last time. Yeah, that's a good win in hindsight. Like, when you look back on his career, damn, round 1 win over Rob, but it was weird. A face crank where and then we find out Rob's got 3 front teeth. Like, he's only got these 3 teeth, and then he had, like, no others. It was weird. But yeah, that's, like, the only shit fight he's had. Even the Usman fight, they like Gaethje, Max Holloway sloppy version at the end. Him and Usman were, like, swinging it out at the end, going for broke. And the Gilbert Burns fight, he went to war with him. Kevin Holland, like, that's fun. Them scrambling all around. See, maybe if Dricus gave him more scrambles. See, how could he fucking pin down Dricus? But I think Dricus, the gravity. Like, Dricus being so heavy, the gravity was too much. Kevin Holland, there's barely anything of him. He'd get taken down. He could just, like, spring back up. Great pick, kill yourself. Oh, well, that's a little bit far. A little bit far, some would say. People forget, man. And they forget. And they regret, too. Ink versus, how's that Joe Rogan impression? MVP was an easy pick. Jared got whooped. That was an easy pick, wasn't it? You see Finney with DC on his IG story, like a father and son pick. I haven't seen that, no. I haven't seen Torres Finney's Instagram story. You know? Are you hating on Khamzat or giving him his credit? Both. A bit of both. Credit, shit as well, you know? Very good performance, if that's all you're looking for. Entertainment-wise, or, you know, watchability again, highlights that live on through the years. None of that. None of that. He dominated. He did. He did dominate. He did. Whilst also having the worst fight on the main card. But that's okay. Sometimes domination is that. Dricus gave up and didn't try to win. Okay, yeah, Dricus didn't try to win. Khamzat's a boring bum. Okay, Walter. I don't mind that. Ilya versus Arman. Hernandez KO should have got him paid. Exactly right, Tony. Exactly right. You knocking out Chase Hooper at $4 when no one picks you should get you 50K. You know, Chase Hooper that everyone believes in right now. But no, a decision at when you're $1.40 gets you. 550 strikes are crazy. But how many of those were significant strikes? He threw out 550. How many of those were significant? Don't tell me only 30. So like what? He threw at 520 total strikes. Like, if you like a good old-fashioned total strike fest, then attaboy, Aditya Anchera. I'm not surprised that you do with a name like that. Just saying, but I don't know. I prefer a little bit more in my cup of tea. Some of those strikes were rabbit punches. Yeah, exactly. They were. A lot of them were just little boom, boom. And not at all 37 were actually significant. Yeah. And then you look at this. The control time, 53 seconds to 21 minutes. Submission attempts, none to 1. He also got 1 of 1 takedown. Let's go, Dricus. But look at that, right? Look at that, 21 to 1. How do you get out subbed attempt in 53 seconds? You're telling me in that 21 minutes he couldn't find more submissions to go for than Dricus could in that 53 seconds? I feel like that means you just weren't trying enough. And then look at the round by round stats. I like that they just count significance. It makes it look so much shitter. Like round 1, 0 to 1. Round 2, 0 to 4. Round 3, 1 to 19, 2 to 4. Round 5, 10 to 9. You know, I actually think DDP won round 5. I'll stand by that. Submission attempts, outstruck him. Landed in mount for a bit. Crazy wrestling work. No wrestling in South Africa either. DDP first fighter to take Khamzat down. Says something. Dricus was still the fighter closest to actually finishing, so much more active. When he finally got a dominant position. I know, he went for it. He really did. DDP did win round 5. I thought he did too. But like, I'm just grasping at straws. Who really cares if he does win round 5? Back to the grab and squeeze era at middleweight, I know. And that was actually becoming one of the glorious divisions with Dricus up top. JD Muslim, I reckon Jack wins that one. Like, I know, and Dricus and Mavov, Dricus, Bahalio, just every fight. But Dricus was once in a barrel anyway. Like, no matter what division he was in, he's like the best. What's this guy doing? Why are you spamming like that? And not quite reaching the numbers we have been. Do you think DDP could win a rematch? No, Alex, I don't think he could win a rematch. You were saying yesterday? Okay, that's what that was. Sorry about that. RDR can give Chimaev problems with the knees on entry, and he's really strong and good at grappling. I think RDR could give him trouble too. DDP was low-key grabbing the fence a couple times with hands and toes. Oh, yeah. What a terrible guy. What a cheater. Hola, desde República Dominica. Hola, Azaz Luciano. Sí, pañol. Who do you think could beat Khamzat at this point? Well, there's no one that I would definitively see beating him. But I reckon Reina could give him a good shot. And Mavov with his, range. I don't know. I see tears in your eyes. They're tears. ? Okay, Rice. Thank you for that. But yeah, I reckon Reina gives him a good show, maybe. As you said, shave your one side mustache. Good spot there, Patrick. Good spot, buddy. I'll get that going soon. Let me get rid of this poll. Oh, as if you're all picking Carlos, though. I thought people would be picking Shafir. Have watched DDP's coach said about Khamzat wrestling before the fight? No. Who wins? Wait, let me actually go off and then come back. Just in a second. Give me 5. I feel like the Smeshes messed us up. Oh shit. Hold the phone. But also, I need to go do something at the same time. But then this is my bad. I shouldn't have started. Have watched what DDP's coach said about Khamzat's wrestling. As you said, Xavier, damn, just broke my Benjamin. Like, just saying you've broken it. Or you've broken it in a rage because I said that I was about to dip out for a second. And then you were like, fuck! I fucking just broke my Benjamin for that. Damn, that sucks, Joey. Why does Strickland think he can out-grapple Khamzat? He's so full of himself. I don't know, because I feel like these guys would have a good chance. Going off what we've seen, but now if going what we've re-seen, like they'd all get squashed. It's so weird to rethink that. Your promise failed. I'm leaving. Have a good night, sir. Thank you for that, Alex. And if you want to subscribe, you could. It's Ortega or Alger. Who you got? Yeah, I got Aljamain Sterling winning that one. No, just broke it because it fell out the pocket. Oh, Lord. Lordy. What would we do? Yeah, I reckon Aljo schools him on the feet and it doesn't even hit the deck, really. Told you it was very obvious. Boggles my mind why you lot couldn't see it. I think you knew, but you were just in denial. I feel sorry for you all lot. Thank you for feeling sorry for us, Rice, in such a time of need. Yeah, we're really going through it, but lucky you're here. No one is going to beat Khamzat now, not even Kaio. I don't think either RDR, Kaio, Mav, or Fluffy or Strickland could beat that version of Chimaev. I think we would need an evolved version of Gautier or Tulio. What's good, mud? Yeah, don't try and let that catch on, or that mod will be right gone. Feels like Ortega has more than 4 losses. Oh, he's only got 4 losses. Well, he was undefeated when he first lost to Holloway, so I'm pretty sure. So it's not that crazy, really, when you do think about it, because sometimes people haven't lost yet. Oh my God, look at that! Skooma could possibly beat Khamzat, don't you think? Skooma, you know what? I didn't actually think about Skooma's chances at all. You know what? Should I fucking put that in a poll? Because, man, I don't know who could possibly beat Khamzat right now. But you know what? I actually haven't thought about the late, great Skooma. He could actually pose some problems. Let me fire that in, see what the public think. Well, let's see what the public think about that. Mud is already caught on. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Skooma could possibly, yeah. Yeah, well, I've thrown that in a poll. All right, it's 50-50, yeah. See, I knew this was a good one. Definitely a good, 61 in here, 7 likes, bro. Oh, no. No love on the stream. That's fine, guys. But Kevin Borhaus definitely beat Suma Dwadji. I'm liking that. I reckon I'm going to take Gage Young. Oh, never mind, he's the favourite anyway. All right, fair enough. Yeah, Gage Young. And you know what? I might actually end up taking Charles Johnson. I'm just going back to I think I'm just going to go back to being a basic, just being basic. Stop trying to get the niche picks or outthink the room. Loner's 9-0. He's 25 years old. Johnson's been at the top. He knows how to win these 3-rounders. Loner's had some iffy fights. He's obviously going to be cracked in the future. But I feel like this is maybe just one he drops. Is he going to outstrike Charles Johnson or is he going to knock him out? I do think he's sick. And the way he comes in and comes out. But then at the same time, Charles Johnson's really good too. He gives a great fight to Ramazan Temirov. A great fight to Josh Fan. So I don't know. Hey man, you know Kana Akdaba? I'm just trying to get to know Skooma at the moment. Don't throw a Kana Akbaba at me. I barely know Skooma. RDR can take Khamzat in a 5-rounder. I reckon he could give up a good chance. Pressure-heavy game. But if Khamzat's going to have this mindset... Micah Johnson too, especially after Temirov popped for steroids and ruined CJ 4-fight win streak. If I was to pick Loner, I'm just trusting in the man that I hope he is one day, you know? What have we really seen out of him? Is it someone who is going to school Charles Johnson to a decision or... I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? But he's super fast and he's got crazy reflexes. Maybe he just reaches his potential in this fight and looks insane and knocks out Charles Johnson. Could you imagine, dude? It'd be insane. Khamzat proved he has 5-round cardio. He did. He really did. RDR gets mauled. He most likely would. RDR the only person that can get close to Khamzat right now. RDR has wrestling length and grit. Yeah, I thought Dricus had those things, you know? When he double-legged Sean... When he took Izzy down and then got his back and submitted him, I was like, okay, this guy knows how to grapple. But then it didn't seem like he did too much. Rongju should be a layup over Austin Hubbard, I think. Austin Hubbard. Why people sleeping on Ortega? That should be a freebie, I think. That should be a freebie. I'm very confident Aljo beats Ortega. I'd be surprised if Ortega wins. What's his method of victory? He's going to outstrike Sterling. He's going to take down Aljamain and keep him on the ground with takedowns, you know. Yizar is oh, you know what? I was actually thinking about going Weston Wilson. I know. I said I was about to stop these dumb picks, but what the fuck? Why is Yizar the biggest favorite on the card? Because Weston Wilson's trash? He can wrap a young fella up, for sure. Weston's actually a good dog this weekend. Will I take him? No, but no. I picked him to beat Jekka Saregui. I had a feeling about it, and I've got a feeling about him again. Don't go all Kunathe. Weston's a good dog. Who's he lost to? Joe Anderson, Brito, and Gene Silva. Wow, what a bum. What a bum. What are you doing losing to those guys? But then instantly triangle armbars Jekka. Trains with Wonderboy and stuff. Come on. Come on now. What's Yizar done? Like, not been finished by Gabriel Santos. You cannot trust these damn Koreans. These damn fucking Korean guys. Doesn't he look like he wants to get submitted? Doesn't he? Yeah, he looks like he's in good shape, actually. I'll definitely take Yizar, but it's again, it might be like last week when I don't have the balls. Uran Salty Bardiev wins as well. Long Zhao, I'll take. If you had a chance to make any fight happen, what you doing? If I had a chance to make any fight happen right now, I would make... That's not a bad question. What really needs to happen right now? I would make Saruki and Topuria, just because I know it might not get made, and I would make sure it gets made. And then that means Gaethje Pimlet probably gets made. Are you excited to see the time? To see fight at times the US usually actually watch fights this weekend? Oh yeah, true. Like I get the different taste of it because it's in China. I am excited. 57? The Roz, we're doing things. Think Azamat loses his O. I don't know what you try to write there, but against Rakic, I do think Alexander Rakic will take Azamat's O across the distance. If Jacoby's given him that much trouble, I don't know. I think I will take Rakic. I see nobody came even close to this. Turn the caps lock off, retard. Please. Let me just remove that so no one has to see that shit, Rice. Holy shit. That Nureji dude has all finishes. Oh, does he? I've never seen him before. Never seen him before or heard of him. Super Saiyan. Ooh. Nickname Super Saiyan. 11-1 Chinese guy. Left hook, armbar, punches, elbow. He got finished. Punches. Okay. You know what? Kiefer Crosby's actually a good dog. I'll say it. Some random Chinese guy that I've not seen before who's 24 years of age. He's a good dog. Obviously, I'm not going to take him, but I just, the unknown. Someone making their debut, the unknown, 24 years of age, some Chinese guy who's finished a lot of Chinese guys. Like, how can I give that too much credit? Damn, but what about his win over Hansel Kim, though? Or Kui Wang? He fucked up Kui Wang. People forget, man. Do you think Khamzat really makes that 3-2-1 turnaround? I do think he does. Wishful thinking, but I don't see why not. I really don't see why not. He asked for it. Dana also said it's a good idea. He lives in Abu Dhabi, over there in UAE. That's where the card is. I looked at it today. It doesn't have a co-main event. He said no injuries. So he can. I think so too. I reckon he'll be seen. I know it seems crazy, but the dude turned around in a week when he first came up. So I don't know why he can't slot in right there at the co-main event. I reckon it will be Reina Dorita. Khamzat Chimaev versus Reina Dorita. I can see it. Khamzat Ragdoll DDP proves that he has good cardio. He does. But also proves that even in a 50-44, you can still have a bad time. And that I did. Ardial Hernandez, yeah, Hernandez would be good. But it'd feel weird. Ranked 7th, just beat Delidze. Here's Chimaev. But if it was Hernandez and they did DDP RDR, I wouldn't mind it. But I'm thinking logically, I feel like they will give it to RDR because he's been super active. Like Gerald, then Kevin, then Bo, then Rob. Would be a really quick title defense. Still think Hernandez gets mauled? I do. I think he gets mauled by him. Guess my underdog for the card? All right, let me go back. Oh, I instantly got the vibe that it's going to be Johnny Walker. How'd your picks turn out? Yeah, not the best, Alex. Not the best. Charles Johnson? Bang. Is it Charles Johnson? That's your underdog. No, Waldo. Oh, God. It could go either way with you fucking moron. Oh, I'm just looking at every dumb people to pick. Is it Waldo or is it Charles? You know, I'll go Waldo is the underdog lock. So who do you think will win between that banger of OO and KO? Yeah. Yes, it's Wilder. God, I read you like a book. Oh, damn it, I'm good. Damn it, I'm good. Yes, Wilder's the underdog lock of the card next weekend. You know, I actually think he does have a good chance. Not that I'll pick it. I will pick Sergey to win this one. Khamzat Moore's JDM, he probably did. He probably does. I did horrible. I went 7-5. Yeah, I did even worse. I see nobody coming even close to his prime. Khamzat, unless somebody surpasses him in grappling, highly unlikely. But it's become all about grappling now. I went 9, 12, and those three were Kai, Hooper, and Idris. Nice win from you then. What else happened? Oh, you went Hernandez? That's good stuff. And what else? Was there any other niche ones? I'm making Lorenzo clips officially. And outwork and grow you. All right. Let's see, Porter. It will be a race to which mountain? First clip channel. First one. I was going to go Kyle Dawkins, to be honest, but not a lock. Yeah, he's not a lock, is he? But Wilder's a lock. Remind me, how did last week's underdog locks go? The like 4 of them you said? Like Jared, Bing Bong. What was your other one? I can't even remember. Oh, Jeff Neal. You're almost thinking about going Jeff Neal? Seriously, it's every underdog on the whole card. Kyle Dawkins, Waldo, Charles Johnson. Are you picking Johnny Walker? Already have 17 clips. Holy shit. Is this a real channel or you've got them saved? I literally had Ruzaboyev then Murphy. True. Well, you also had Jared. And you also had Jeff Neal for a second. Told you Khamzat was going to kill him. Yeah, and he didn't kill him. He didn't. I reckon I'm a mixed Guru clips in there too. Yeah, everyone will be like, yo, Guru clips. Oh, wait, who's this? What the fuck? Surprised by his 5-round cardio? It was surprising, yeah. How were we supposed to know after watching him slow down against Usman that he could do that to DDP? Seriously, I don't know how I was supposed to know that. That his takedowns were going to look as crispy in round 4 as they did in round 1. So a 50-44 isn't killing him? I don't know. Which would you prefer, Carter? Let me ask you. The Strickland fight he had, where he won by 48-47, or that one that he just had, 50-44? Which would you prefer happen to you? And what do you think DDP would have preferred waking up with right now? The damage he took in the Strickland fight, which he won, or the damage he took last night? What do you reckon? And which one was a killing then? I feel like I make a very good point there. He looked absolutely beat the shit out of in the Strickland one, and he looked pretty okay last night. So I don't know how you can call it a killing. But on the scorecards, when we look back, if you show the scorecards to someone 5 years down the track who didn't watch the fight, they'll be like, damn, what did he do? Ilya Taporia Josh Emmett him? And then you'll have to watch it and be like, oh, what? What? Oh, what? Oh, they're just on the floor the whole time. This is shit. And then you turn it off. He would easily take the Sean fight because he still has the belt. To be fair, it's a sport. They should go for a finish, not cut him. Yeah, it's all right. He was there to get a win. The Khamzat loss was humiliating as it gets. It shows he's nowhere near Khamzat. It was humiliating, though, for sure. And embarrassing and very dominant. I even don't mind the talks of the most dominant title fight win we've ever seen by a challenger. Like, I don't know if we've ever seen a challenger-dominated champion like that before, especially a dominant champ that people think highly of, like Dricus does. I know people didn't think highly of him as in skill, but his wins you couldn't deny. But then it was also not the best to watch, and not something I'll be watching back anytime soon. Much preferred the Cannonier fight. The Asakura fight was even a little bit better, somehow. You see that guy put his finger in DDP's drink? I did see that, yeah. I think it's acceptable to perform like that as a challenger, but he better not do it as a champion. And also, like, he's never been into the 4th round before. So I reckon he'll be better for the run. You know, that's his first 25-minute fight. Jalton Almeida is a notorious finisher and had a dog shit fight with Derek Lewis when he got slated for 5 rounds. But is Jalton Almeida a boring cunt? Not really. A little bit, but like, not really. So I think it's the exact same. They're honestly, it's the exact same situation. Usually Almeida dominates people and submits them. Then he has a terrible one with Derek Lewis. And you know what? I don't think I recall anyone after the Almeida-Lewis fight saying how fucking awesome that was. But now Khamzat does this to Dricus, and it was the best thing we've ever seen. It's fucking bullshit. But no, we all shat on Almeida and all root for him to die in all of his fights. DDP got dominated? I know. So did Derek Lewis against Almeida. Almost the exact same fight, really. Oh, hey, bro. Oh, bro. Hey, today. Again, I want to do a question. What is a skooma? You know what? I'll get rid of that. What is a skooma? I've got no idea. I completely forgot about that one. For everyone coming in, they would be absolutely tripping. I should have got that. I should have got rid of that. All right, who wins? Sergey. But Derek Lewis is ass. Yeah, I know. That is a difference. Derek Lewis is trash, and DDP's a dominant champ, so it's much more impressive. But if you remove that, you know, there's still just two boring fights with a lot of grappling. But Almeida is not Muslim. True. And that too. And that too. Larone's KO was insane, I know. It's going to live on through the years. You know what won't live on through the years, though? Anything Khamzat did in that fight. That you'll never see anything from it. It's not boring, it's interesting. Okay. It was interesting. It was. But it was still boring. But it was still interesting. I'll give you that. Like, in round 4, I'm, like, intrigued by the fact that he can hold down Dricus du Plessis so well. And Dricus has no success. That is impressive, and it is baffling. And it is like, whoa, look how he can do that. As if he can do that. When you watch Dricus go out there and implement his wrestling. But I remember watching you, like, a year ago. Wow. Thank you, MP. True, look at the Gazans. I don't know what that is. Down syndrome Jesus. That's an awesome name. Still on the grind, man. Hey, still going. It shows how wrestling is the most dominant art. Yes. See, I don't even like how you said that. MP a year ago. Yeah. Well, I haven't been going live for a year. So, a little bit sus. Maybe over-exaggerating, but my first video was a year ago. Be kind and smoke weed. 12 takedowns. Champ got crucified 3 times. Got controlled like a little bitch. You call it boring, sorry, but you were just a casual, bro. Thank you for that. I know. I'm very casual. I didn't like it. Race and everyone like him are the problem with the MMA fans, I know. Nobody's saying it wasn't dominant. It's just, it is weird. But there's a lot of guys like Race. Like Race, you're very manly for appreciating what you saw yesterday. You're a true warrior. You really appreciate the sport. Is that what you want to hear? You're a hardcore fan. We can all see it. We can all see it. You must have a donkey dick appreciating grappling that much. Dude, you must be swimming in it. Appreciating it that much. I hope Khamzat is very thankful for guys like you out there. Wasn't boring to me. I enjoy grappling and wrestling. Why don't you and Race have sex then? Because you're both gay. So why don't you just go have gay sex somewhere? And leave us straight guys who love knockouts alone. Please leave. At yous get. Pretty sure Unk MMA's live. If you guys want to have some gay sex somewhere. Couple gay boys. Sick of it. Why don't you go watch kickboxing? Yeah. Good one. Maybe I will. And after the Romero-Izzy fight, should we have gone to watch wrestling? Because that one was so bad. Like, that one was a terrible fight. But that's okay. You remember Derek Lewis versus Ngannou? You remember that one? You remember how boring that fight was? But that's okay. It's okay to say that one's boring. But this one can't be boring. Remember, the perfect example, Jailton Almeida versus Derek Lewis. Did you guys love that or what? You obviously did. Race, that's his favorite fight. There is more to fighting than strikes. There is. Yep. There is. But I'm just asking, Almeida versus Lewis, was that super entertaining as well, Jonathan? Did you love that one? Did you also love Yoel Romero versus Izzy? Is that another great fight where it's not just about wrestling? Or Rose Esparza, I know. I had to binge watch to cope. Just another great fight. Wait, Larry, you didn't like Rose versus Esparza? What? Dude, yeah, go watch fucking boxing or something, man, if you didn't like that. Where they mix the martial arts. Sorry, dude. Sorry you didn't like that. Wait, how did you not like Romero Izzy, dude? Like, sorry they didn't wrestle. Dude, your channel growing crazy since the last time I hopped in. I remember you had like 4 to 7 viewers. Thank you. It is actually a hot week. Last week we had 4 to 7 viewers. So maybe you were just here last week. But yes, we have grown substantially. Thank you for the notice, MP. Good to see you back here as well. Yo, still going. Boar's feeding you all. The new face of MMA, he is. Doesn't it suck that Magomed lost his O by 1 second? It does suck a little bit, I suppose, for him. Remember Bo Nickel versus Paul Craig? What a war. Oh no, what another dog shit fight where everyone shout on Bo Nickel for. You know, but that, you just, as long as it hits the mat, then we have to show our appreciation for it. Otherwise, you don't understand what you're watching and you're a casual, and you'd be better off watching kickboxing because you just don't appreciate what you're seeing on the screen here. I heard, and you remember Nico Price versus Alex Morono? I remember fucking laughing to how bad that was. RDR knee spam is undefeated. Card starts at 3 a.m. ET. Bro, you were live 24/7. I try. I don't know how I balance work with my live streaming career too, but I do. Let me go see what time it starts for me. And seriously, why the fuck has this happened to my laptop? I don't know what's happened. Lorenzo, what's your Insta? Comments on Carlos Prates? Oh, that was sick. That was sick, and he's a beast. And that was super entertaining, and I watched it back last night. And I had a great time watching it back, and I was like, wow, what a highlight that will live on in history. What a show-stealing performance. I hope he got 50K for it. These are things I wasn't saying about the Khamzat fight. What a performance that will live on through history. Can't wait to watch it back. Show-stealing. I hope Khamzat gets 50K. But where's all this leave Kevin Lee? I don't know. Will Seaman Alfie Davis just beat Gadzi Rabadanov? That makes him look really bad. Yep, you weren't ready for a legit answer for that, but I did. Stop the cope already. All right, I'll stop it. Practice landed one elbow, then went for a spin and got the KO. Fucking sick, I know. You appreciate, dog, you're going to get love no matter what. Your accent is good as fuck too. You appreciate, dog. You're going to get love no matter what. Your accent is good as fuck. I appreciate you. Oh, wow. That is insane, dude. The card this weekend starts at 3 in the fucking afternoon. I've never seen that in my lifetime. What, it's just going to be a casual Saturday afternoon and the fights are going to start. That's unreal. And then what? Nighttime, like the main event starts at like 10 at night, 10 p.m. Dude, what? What world are we living in? 3 in the morning for me. Damn, that sucks. That was a... The Kevin Lee comment might be the funniest thing I've seen in the YouTube comment section. It is the Kevin Lee one. Like the OG. Prates stole your mustache? I know. Dan Ige beat Sean Woodson when he had a mustache. Didn't have one against Pitbull, got his ass whooped. Prates loses to Gary, gets a Mo, knocks out Jeff Neal. What made you start a YouTube channel? Well, sounds funny now, United Soul, because the past few weeks haven't been doing too well for me. But I started the YouTube channel a couple reasons. One, I was making such good picks at home that I thought they couldn't go unnoticed anymore. Regardless if my channel never blows up fully or not, at least I'll always have video proof of me making picks for every single card so they can live on through history. And, if I was ever like doing something, I could always pull up the video of me saying Kai Kara France is going to knock out Steve Erceg in the first round. And, no one could ever take that away from me. And also I wanted to, I'd be at work and I'd be refreshing the homepage looking for someone to chat about UFC and there wasn't anyone. Good. chatting about UFC. So I was like, man, I'm so hilarious. Why don't I just start a channel? So then I started a channel. But then also the camel that really broke the straw's back, other way around, straw that broke the camel's back. Everyone was saying Pavlovich was going to knock out Volkov. But I was at home telling my friends that Volkov was about to put on a masterclass and he's going to absolutely school Pavlovich across the distance here and beat the shit out of him, which he did. And I was like, nah. And then I had to and then I went and watched my recaps, like Guru's recap, and he was like, I wanted to pick Volkov. And then I'm here with like, at home, like, I did pick Volkov, man. You know what? I'll just make a channel then. I'll just make a channel, make my picks on the channel, and then I'll always have a spot where I've got my picks. But then, I don't know, I feel like recently you try and overthink too much and make the niche picks and what picks would look cool. Oh, if I pick Tim Elliott and I get it wrong and everyone picks Kai Sakura, I'll look like a retard. Let me just go with the crowd. Whereas maybe if I was at home, I just would have had money on Tim Elliott and there'd be no like outside environment that's making me doubt whether I should do it or not. You know? God damn it. People should watch you just for your accent. Thank you, mate. Oh no, the accent it's wonderful, isn't it? Bro, if Tim Elliott lost, I'd have Queen Slap the whole card. The whole fucking event. Oh, nice. So you knew Volkov would school Pav, but not Wilder? Yes, yeah. We'll see, Deshaun. Don't be annoying. Don't be annoying. That's actually a great take, Ryan. Like, you look like you should be a waiter on a cruise ship. Yeah, I could definitely pass as a waiter. A little bow tie and a white shirt. A Coke and a water. Looking like a retard is good for content like how you looked retarded picking DDP. Thank you for that. Well, a lot of people looked retarded then, like Demetrius Johnson and Volkanovski and Israel Adesanya and Sean Strickland and the MMA Guru and just nearly everyone. Nearly everyone looked retarded. Hey, me, Demetrius, and Volkanovski are all retarded for picking DDP. Shout out us. What a fucking bunch of retards. I hope we can hang out at the retard table. And you can go hang out at the Khamzat Chimaev table with everyone who picked him, like the Weasel and like a Bilal. Oh God, that is fucking annoying. Tries to guilt trip her into staying. Like God. You look like my Coke dealer. Fighting boring because of DDP every time sleeping, not trying to wake up. Hoppero is good. Khamzat was going to win. No way people thought he was going to lose. It's true. People thought he was going to lose. Unk MMA picked Khamzat. Exactly. You can hang out with those guys. The Weasel. Unk MMA. MMA Joey probably picked Khamzat. Just assuming. DDP takedown secured me 10 times on prize pick. Nice, Jacob. Nice, Jacob. But here's the problem, Jacob Walker. What? Then you're actively rooting for takedowns. Like, Dricus is starting to strike. Khamzat lands a takedown, and you're like, yes. You know? And that's wrong. That should be wrong, Jacob. You shouldn't be feeling that way. Betting skewers our mind. Like, people who pick Bilal to beat JDM were mad that he didn't shoot takedowns and he got beat on the feet, even though he did. We're mad that he couldn't get him down. Like, could you imagine that? After JDM whoops up Bilal and it's one of the best fights ever, you're sitting there annoyed that your pick lost and that he didn't get to wet blanket JDM. Like, that's what picking and betting does to people. Like, Jacob was actively rooting for Khamzat to get double legs off in that fight on the weekend. While all of us cool guys who had friends growing up, we were rooting for a brutal KO or a sick war on the feet or a submission, but he was looking for takedowns. Bilal shot 9 times. He did. He shot his fight average. I don't want to be that guy, but Prates fake KO, same as Magny. I don't want to be that guy. Well, you probably shouldn't be that guy because that's like the most annoying thing I've read. And I've had to read so many Khamzat messages, but that's got to be like the most annoying thing I've read. I don't want to be that guy, but Prates fake KO? These guys flopping down to pretend to be KO'd? Yeah. But then, no, I was just kidding. Sorry, I got a call. Yeah, luckily you were gone, Rice. MMA Joey Kenya Juniors. Look, rooting for something is different than knowing what is going to happen. All right, let's not talk about that, Porter. Let's not talk about knowing in MMA, like you swept the card and you just knew what was going to happen. You knew he was going to ragdoll him in round 4. God, I hate when people speak like that after the fight's done about no's and stuff. There's no no's. You didn't know shit. You had a take. You had a pick. It came right. You didn't know that was going to happen. Okay, buddy? I didn't know Reina Dorita was going to beat Bo Nickel, but I did pick it, yes. Yes, I did. But, I mean, we could all play that game, and then it would just get real fucking annoying. Just the worst. Somebody here said something about DDP versus Khamzat. You were good at wrestling. Asking for a friend? I'm very good at wrestling, yeah. Very good. Tony, was it? Khamzat will lose his next fight. I feel it. I actually feel it too. How many rounds did you score 10-8 for Khamzat? I honestly stopped scoring the 10-8s. But only the first, really. Only the first I can remember really giving him a 10-8. Maybe I kind of switched off and wasn't like going over a fine-tooth comb like, is that a 10-8? But the first one seemed definitive. I put 60 on it and for nothing in return, so I was highly confident. Yeah, you could say that. Highly confident. I was highly confident Khamzat was going to win. But you didn't know. You didn't know, did you? Because that means it's like a fact. You know, I just hate when people use the word no after the fight's done and you can't throw back at them now. What do you mean? I knew that Alexander Hernandez was going to knock out Chase Hooper. You didn't know that? That was easy. That was easy. Anyone in the know knew that was going to happen. What you didn't know Zahabi was going to beat Aldo. Fucking hell, I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. Damn. Didn't know that. That's crazy, bro. That's all right. Slept fine. Got the main event pick right, lol. Who is the best round-for-round wrestler grappler in the UFC? Brady or Chimaev? Could you stop bringing up Sean Brady, motherfucker? All right? I won't say no anymore. Yeah, I know. It's one of my, like, what are those, like, kill words or something? What's the word for it? It's like moist for women. No and beggar is like moist for women. But yeah, Chimaev is obviously. JDM speaking out to his haters, my go. Acting as if they got the crystal ball. I don't know, it is annoying. How's that message via MMA Joey? Via MMA Joey? Threw up in my mouth. What does that mean? I'm 380 up. Yeah, I'm just comparing a boring grappler to an entertaining one, lol. Okay. All right, just settle down, mate. Sean Brady's not fucking entertaining, all right? That Leon Edwards fight sucked dick. It did. Now that we're on the topic. And then bang, he gets a guillotine out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere. It was happening. DDP won that fight. He got robbed typical. He did. More submission attempts? Dricus. Better takedown percentage? Dricus. So yeah. That's two things. Won the last round. Ended up on top. I thought he won the last round. Jailton Almeida is an entertaining grappler. He is. He is an entertaining grappler, isn't he? But he had that one boring fight with Derek Lewis where it went 5 rounds and he wet blanketed him. And we all shat on him for it. We all shat on him, didn't we? But then when Dricus gets it done to him, he did not win the last round. I thought he could have. Just grasping at straws, I thought he could have. Submission attempt, mounted Khamzat at one point, took him down as well. And like landed, kind of had him in a bad spot. I can't remember what Khamzat did. But I thought he won round 5 when I seen it. But obviously it doesn't matter. I mean, he got fucking dominated nonetheless. You can't do anything more than yapping, keep being jealous. All right, who am I being jealous of? That rat goblin, Chimaev, who looks like a fucking freak? Like, thank God. Thank God I'm not him. That'd be fucking disgusting. Even if I was the champion, I wouldn't press the button. If I had a button, become Khamzat Chimaev, I'd be like, whoa, take that back. Take that back with that rat lip. Holy shit. Khamzat's Prophet married a 6-year-old, by the way. Okay, geez, let's not go into this. Crawford vs. Spence of MMA. Let me kickbox you. Kickboxing? Nah, bro. I'm only into MMA, man. Fuck kickboxing, nah. Who taking the belt off him? Adia. King of Rage Bait, Life Master. You guys are crazy. I reckon Reina could. Getting crucified has to be the worst position to be in. Yeah, it would be super frustrating. He was bucking and weaving in round one. He just couldn't get up at all. It was fucking devastating. I thought you picked DDP. You're from Australia? Like, this guy's just begging for people to be on the DDP train so he can, like, you know, I'm just going to get rid of you. I'm just going to get rid of Rice. He's just annoying. Pink, you're gone. You're gone. How did you sleep tonight? Like, Tony just said he only got one pick wrong on the card. And Race is out here. How are you? How did you sleep last night, brother? Because I slept fine. After watching Domination. Like, I'm sick of those little cunts. Did you see the video of Dricus absolutely getting drunk and getting fingers in his dream? I know, man. And that used to be the champ. That was the champ of the world. Some of you's married to a 3-year-old. Ooh, damn, I was ratting the little yeah, I seen you cooking. Sean Strickland about to get subbed round 1. Let me crush you in an MMA fight. All right, Beast Mode, let's meet up. I find interesting that Islam has 3 kids and a wife. The face-off was epic, bro. Yeah, it was a good face-off, wasn't it? Dricus in the rematch via roofies. That's such a weird video. What did you say? I swear in your videos, your little mic ain't plugged in. I don't know. I think it's okay. Maybe not. I'll see. I'll listen to the most recent one. When did that happen? DDP versus Izzy rematch? Obviously not. I reckon you could beat Khamzat Chimaev. I reckon so as well, Kieran. I reckon so too. Enough training. It seems like the smaller, nimbler guys he can't really hold down. Hey, white boy with the cocky mustache. Like, the mustache is cocky? How does that even make sense? And the nerdy, spoiled voice wearing the oversized white girl goes to Starbucks, long tee. Who wins? Ilya Taporia or your mum? I reckon my mum slumps Ilya in the second round badly. Thank you for that one. Khamzat is the king. I heard you bought a nice truck. DDP for Sadia next Homer versus Peter Griffin. Why did they let that flyweight tough guy fight with head lice? Did he? I didn't know about that. First I've heard about head lice. Thank you. You're welcome, 2009 black guy. I'd like to see Despain versus Chimaev. Does he have a chance? Deshaun, you're getting like one of those annoying teenagers that are just asking all the dumb questions. Yes, I think Chimaev would probably ragdoll Despain. I think you would say that too. Khamzat played so good. He played so well, brother. So amazing performance. You know what else would be amazing? You turn that 6 into a 0. Come on, man. I just need 4 more subscriptions. I'm not doing this for free. Hey, we just need a kind sold today. 1 sub. Let me hit that milestone, bro. Someone said, let me crush you. Yeah, that is what someone said. Cuban Martinez, I know. I get a lot of that stuff. It's rude. All right, I'm looking at the oddies. The oddies. We're all subbed. Oh, Elias. No, you didn't. Did you really? Oh my God, you did too. Oh my God. All right, let me thank you for it. Smash these nuts. Yeah. Despain hasn't been finished though. Imagine he's in full mount round 5. Yeah. Just shut up. Deshaun. With your dumb ideas all the time. Yo, what about Khamzat versus Despain? Like, don't make me crash out. Ideas all the time. Yo, what about Khamzat versus Despain? Bro, this guy doesn't like you as well. Don't make me crash out. Bro, this guy isn't feeling your vibe either. Crazy. You're not liked anywhere. All right, Elias, here comes your thank you message. 2, 4. Sub. Oh, Joshua. Hey, yo. Hey, Joshua, my man. Wait, what? Elias, thank you for subbing my uncle. Oh, I spelled uncle wrong. Holy shit. 2478. This is the number of subscription you are. You're welcome. Hold on to that number, Elias. You are now 2477. Love that. Yeah. So that's you forever. So when I've got 100K subscribers, you can come in and say, yo, it's me, Mr. 2477. I'll be like, well, of course it's you, Elias. You tattoo it. Yo, okay. Basically like Hitman, you could get it ingrained in the back of your head. And that's your number forever. And what was your number there? Joshua. Come on down. Joshua Holden. I'm 181. I still remember. Oh, that is a cool number. See, doesn't that seem cool? Mate, you're a funny lad. Oh, Kieran, did you sub as well? Because I'd love to fucking thank you too. But I need confirmation. You know what? I'm going to start thanking you, Kieran, while you do it. Kieran, big dick subber, thanks. Subbed. Don't fucking lie, Sean. Don't lie, all right? Don't lie. Because you've been caught. You've been caught red-handed. Do you mind throwing in 2-minute contender series pick at the end of your prediction videos? Guru would never, but you're better than him in my eyes. Thank you, Eric. I am, but I don't know. Like, I'm not going to do it tomorrow. I'm subject. No, Kieran, I seen that, Kieran. Thank you. Back in a min. All right, see it. She's 16. Fighting nerds. Brahol gonna take away boring Khamzat. Brahol. Yeah. A lot of these dags have a full family and wife and cousin or not. They hide it really well. They do hide it really well. I know Islam's got a wife and kids. Habib. It is crazy. There's only me who don't know what number of subscriber I am. Here, Khaled. Here's a random ass number. 1699. Khaled. And that's a cool number too. I know when we're far away from that one, but whatever. But Halyo isn't even going to get past Chimaev. I don't think so either. Yeah, I reckon Chimaev beats him. And I reckon they're going to do RDR. Kaio is boring too. I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that, John. I don't really know about a boring fight that he's had. The Paul Craig one was cool. The Jared fight was cool too. Subs Macau. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. I've never seen an Aussie crash out. I think we are good. You didn't read my pepperoni boy comment. It's curtains for you. Okay. Here I come. Hello, my little pepperoni boy. Okay. Why did I fucking scroll up to read that? DDP vs. Khamzat was not boring. Says no, don't lie, Eric. Don't lie. It was a little bit stale. Come on. It's okay to say that. It's a safe space here. Full of adults. Full of adults who respected each other's opinions. Eric, if you thought round 2 was a little boring, raise your hand. If you thought round 3 was a little bit boring, come on. 5 crucifixes is crazy? Definitely, I'm a grappler, so I'm biased. Hey, at least you know. At least you know that you're a little bit biased. Maybe if I was a big wrestler jiu-jitsu guy, I would appreciate the positions he was putting. Thought it was hilarious. Definitely a little bit hilarious. I can see the funny side of it. Definitely wasn't boring. Who does that to DDP? Yeah, that can be true. Who does that to DDP? But it's still boring. Come on. But yeah, I get what you're saying. He pins down Dricus. That's mind-boggling. Because Dricus takes Izzy's back and subs him. Dricky. You know what? I might as well call him Dricky. Dricky takes down Strickland and implements wrestling on him. But then you are boring. Oh, kind of uncalled for. Exactly right. It can be one of the most dominant title fight wins we've ever seen, while still being a little bit never going to watch that again. But can't wait to watch Lerone spinning elbow for years to come. The Prates 1-round performance is amazing. I'd love to watch it back. Will I be watching back Dricus Khamzat? Dricky Bobby, yeah, okay. Boring but impressive. Very impressive. I was not expecting him in round 4 to just be able to pin Dricus to the mat. And Dricus couldn't get up. And something that I've thought about, going into the fight, I was like, man, Dricus is so big. He can't do that to him. But now I'm thinking, Dricus is too big. He was too heavy. The gravity keeping him on the floor was fucked. Who would you take in a Lerone versus Allen fight? I would like to trust in Arnold Allen. I'm still not sold on Lerone Murphy. If he fight with Coolabao, beat Ige and Emmett, who I thought he would. Pico's not that crazy. Lighter man skill is a real thing. Robert Whittaker called people who said it was boring casuals, yeah? And Robert Whittaker is a fucking retard. So he can eat a bag of dicks as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. He would. He's just sucking up to daddy who squashed his drill. That's all it is. And he doesn't like Dricus, I reckon. 3 rounds, maybe Murphy. Yeah, but I did see that from Rob and just so annoying. So annoying. There's no way he liked that. All right, go watch it back then, Rob. Go watch it back. Seriously. You have fun watching that back, Rob. I'll be watching that Prates KO back. I'll be watching back Murphy Pico. I'll be watching back Andrade Jalupy before I watch that shit back. Matt, do you remember Andrade Jalupy round 3? Thank you, girls, for putting it on. Those are a couple of warriors out there. I hope Volk beats Murphy. I reckon Volk does beat Murphy. Let's throw that in a poll. That's a pretty intriguing fight. Could you guys fucking sub up? I swear to God. You're all leeching off me and not subbing. Oh, I'm doing this to feed the family. Oh, you know what? We're not too far off 2,500 subscribers. If we all... I subbed Eric. Oh, wow. Eric. Hold the phone. Got to thank Eric here. Volkanovski. Lerone Murphy. Oh, I can't believe that Lerone Murphy's going to get a title shot. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? What a turn of events. You just never kind of thought he would be fighting for the belt. Like Lerone Murphy will be a Volk title defense. Feels weird. Wait a minute. I'm writing my number in my bio. Oh, wow. That is sweet. What happens to the person who unsubs? They get like 10 years of bad luck and their dick like shrinks 4 inches and then they've got no dick. Wait, you guys only got 4 inches, right? Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. To 480. Who do you think should be next for Khamzat? I think UFC 321 needs a co-main event. He lives there anyways. And I think RDR is a very active guy and he's ready. So yeah, I reckon this is what they're going to do. And I do think I get this right. You'll see Khamzat right there against Reina Dorita on the co-main of the Aspinall card. Over there in Abu Dhabi, where he lives. He lives right there, October the 25th. It's currently 18th of August. You're telling me Khamzat can't fight Reina Dorita on that card? There's no way he can't. There's no way. I reckon it will happen. I do. I really do. And Mavov versus Khamzat makes more sense, and then we can do that after. Whoever wins out of a Mavov versus Bahalyo gets a title shot. But does it have to mean they get the next title shot? Ding! I'm a genius. Yep. I'm a genius. So, yeah, Mavov will get his title shot. But, and you know what? I don't think Mavov will be too mad if the UFC gives someone a chance to beat Khamzat before he gets there. Like, surely, Mavov. Lorenzo Clips, you are a genius. Thank you for that, mate. Thank you for that. I'm surely he'd be like, you know what, Ardya? Have a try. Have a try. Let's see. And then I'll have a try after you have a try. Who's Garn fighting? He's fighting Aspinall. Dricus lost. Congrats, bro. Thank you. Finally, a clip channel. Oh, really? I just permed that guy. I hope that wasn't you, Porter, because I just permed that guy instantly. Hopefully that wasn't you. And Mav will get absolutely more by Khamzat. He won't be as durable as DDP. Holy shit, for real? What, you didn't know about that, Exodus? That's okay. Hey, we don't say the C word over here. You silly cunt. Come on. Come on in. I'm talking about the other C word. Yep, Aspinall Garn with Volkov Almeida. With Rakic Azamat. Garn's cooked. I also believe that. With nothing else of substance on the card. Ikram, Park, couple bummies. Chris Barnett's back. Garn should pull out. I can't see my glorious king in a co-main. I think he'll be fine. But he still deserves it if he beats Bahalyo. He will get it. He will get his shot. Whoever wins that one gets a shot. But I do think RDR can just fight him right now. Guys, this guy is a guru MMA. Cancel this joke. Guys, this guy is a guru MMA. Cancel this joke. Why perma clip channel? Because I thought it was just some retard alt. Anyone that comes in with the profile picture of me just always seems to be an alt. You know, I've been around the block many times, corporatism. But if Porter comes back and says, why would you perma the clip? All right, fair enough. I was going to say, Porter comes back and says that was him, I'll unperma it. Why was I the fucking profile picture, Porter? All right, sorry about that. God, been a lot of messages since I permed your ass. Maybe I've even gone too far. I don't know. It was mine, idiot. I told you. Yeah, I know you did. I don't know what I was doing. All right, here we go. You are a genius. Unhide. Back you come. Because it's your clips. Yeah. I just see my face and I was like, alt, dang. What can be the best rematches in UFC? Shavkat, Ian Gary. Funny you say that. I've actually got a fucking list. I've got a list ready to go. Charles Johnson versus Joshua Van would be a great rematch. Holloway, Oliveira. Little girls in here crying about Guru. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I like that. Who said Guru? Who said Guru? Guru's here? Guru's here? Yeah, I know about MMA Guru. But more importantly, MMA Guru know about me. Yeah, you know what's happening.
Lorenzo predicts is pretty good. Yeah, Lorenzo picks is you know what he is? He's a natural streamer.
Oh,
so we're gonna get a clip out of this as well.
That is so sweet.
But I did notice that about Lorenzo picks. He's very naturally got the personality to entertain a low viewership
60
audience.
people.
Maybe once.
All right, we'll save it there. Pretty sure he goes on, handsome this. What accent are you pretending to do? It's all over the place. I know, I haven't quite got it down, like what I'm trying to do. It's like a mix between Aussie, but also, you know, I turn a little bit British sometimes. I haven't really ironed it out. I'm trying to mask how fucking Indian I am. Can you just get off my back? I came to this channel in the Guru raid, lol. I am of Jerusalem. Oh, wow. Because it's been a long time, Conrad. What have you been doing? I haven't seen you since then. Can we see the whole thing? He just goes on to say,
he had a high viewership audience, it would be exposed how unfunny he is, who knows. But with the low viewership, he does well.
Boo.
He yaps very well.
That's where it ends. But exposed for being unfunny on a high viewership audience is also what he said. Which, I don't know. Bro, watches Guru MMA Joey clears. He does. Beans on toast? Yeah, beans on toast is good. I join your streams when I can. I'm working usually. Oh, really, Conrad? Because I've never seen you here before. Maybe you're one of the people that just listens but doesn't talk. Then I thank you for your service because that's the whole goal. But anytime no one's talking, I just assume that there's no one there. You from Australia? I am from Australia. Purely pretty? I am. Thank you for noticing. You know what? Why don't you fucking go ahead and subscribe to a fellow Aussie boy? A fellow Aussie boy down here in Perth. Nah, fuck that. The MMA Guru is the best journalist right next to... Oh, okay. Right next to Lucas Tracy. I thought you were doing a rendition of... Nah, fuck that. Conor McGregor. Bedtime Shane, Lucas are more funny. I don't know. Each to their own. I've never really watched Lucas Tracy and laughed, unfortunately. Or watched Bedtime Shay. Wait, I thought that was one person for a second. Those are two guys there. I was like, Bedtime Shay? Fucking hell, I need to start watching his shit. Lucas picks the favorites every single time. Honestly, Left Lane has more personality than Enzo. Yeah, dude. Left Lane's everything I wish I was. Accent in the tism, yeah. I'm American, but must be a state thing. Jesse on Fire is great if you're divorced and like Smoochy Scooch. Smoky Scotch. Sorry, what the fuck did I say? Smoky Scooch. Smoky Scotch. Of course that's what you said there. Of course. Zalal versus Allen or Yair versus Allen would be dope. That would be dope. Yeah, I don't know what Arnold Allen's up to. But yeah, Yair, Evloev. Also... service announcement, don't want to pressure because people don't like to be asked, but if you don't tell them, they won't subscribe. But we're ever so close to 2,500 subscribers. If I put a beat on your stream, it will turn into a rap song. Okay, thank you for that. No, but seriously, you see that, right? Just 14 of you. I just need 14 of you kind souls to just lend a helping hand. Whitney Houston, my savior and great intercessor. Oh, we'll just skip that one. Khamzat fans are so annoying. They just keep on praising Khamzat for every small thing and keep on shouting, she's a fairy. Bro, I can't believe you don't like our autistic king, Lucas Tracy. His brain rot is the speak of the common folk. Yeah, it's just not funny to me. It's not funny at all. Different personality, but I went on to a Lucas Tracy video. He's like breaking down a Dennis Bazooka fight. He's like, and we got Jim Miller versus Bazooka Joe here, and well, Bazooka Joe's got, and it's all like, are these just 100 inside jokes that I just don't get? Like, wobble cobblestone knees. Yeah, I actually like well thought out, witty jokes, not just dumb words put together. I don't know. Maybe when you hit the age of 22, corporatism, you'll grow out of this stage you seem to be in. It's all unk jokes. My bad, Caps. It is all unky jokes, yeah. Peaches and Creamville, yeah. I feel like it just... Look at you both reciting... I was going to say Laurent. Both reciting Lucas Law in front of... Do you goon to Tracy? Oh, I goon to him. Yeah. MMA Shay or whatever his name is. Yeah, but I don't know. But when I found Tracy, you know, he was like... I'd already been into Guru for like a year or two. And then it was like Lucas T Fitness. I knew he was in the stream all the time. So I feel like the way I got introduced to him, I was like, oh, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Big meaty hooks, yeah. Stream is pop. What the fuck? Why is this guy mod? Watermelon box. Stream is poppin', ja. Who is you? You enjoy the Hug Fest. You enjoy the Hug Fest? I did not. I did not enjoy Khamzat's main event. I thought it was very similar to Almeida. Lewis? Khamzat won, bro, I told you. I got annoyed MMA Guru biasness switch. Always have Luke Thomas on one side and R. Furry on the other. Hot take, that kid from the press conference was more entertaining than Chimaev. Oh, absolutely, dude. That's not a hot take. Eric Nolan gave us more entertainment than Chimaev on the weekend. He did. He absolutely did. Cost me a lot of money when I was 17. All right, how does that happen? How does that happen? I don't know why. You know what? I do remember Watermelon. You made a sick joke and I liked it. But then you left and you didn't stay to reap the rewards of the sick joke that you made. But that's okay. Wrestling wins every fight. I know. Doesn't it suck? Thank God for Jack Della, our last true savior. How old is bedtime? I think he's like 24. I've actually got no idea, but just going off what I've seen, like 25. I used to like MMA Guru a lot, but he's way too biased now. Yeah, but that's a bit of the charm as well. 1 min with Tracy or 1 min with Khamzat, which one you surviving? Both of them. Both of them. Khamzat ain't finished me in a minute. Couple rapid punches and then I'll be fine. JDM will beat Islam, I think so too. Dana praises cum shot and shits on lower level fighters when they try to win by wrestling, yeah. He is biased, but he also admits it. Yeah, it's part of the charm. Maybe he's in the wrong room. Guru is salty, yeah. Yeah, but I like how he just speaks his mind. There's a lot of fence sitters that will, you know, not really say how they think in order to not upset one half of the fan base. Like, tiptoe through this shit, not call Khamzat boring because, you know, they don't want to look casual or something in front of the audience. I don't know. But Guru's the man, of course. Guru has soul. But also, he's at the top of the game, so he's doing something right. And MMA Joey or MMA experts who never say anything like profound, you never hear about those guys. But the reason Lucas Tracy's tier list got so much traction is because it was dog shit. And he had Armin Sarukian in number 18. Did you ever hear about Left Lane's tier list? Did you ever hear about bedtimes? No, because they're just normal. They had Jones and they had Demetrius. And they never went viral. But the dumb one that was stupid, that went, like, you had to go see where Lucas Tracy put all the people. So just so genius from Lucas. So genius, and that just seems to be how it works. And that's why, like, Kenny Okoye, although no one really likes him, he does seem to have, like, a lot of notoriety. And he seems to be more well-known than all the lesser guys just because he's black. And he fucking goes for all the black guys. And it's like, you know, Kenny... No, Kenny, that biased black guy. Oh, yeah, Kenny. Yeah, I know Kenny. Oh, yes, that Nigerian guy that loves the Nigerian fighters, of course. Deport them all, I say, we are taking a shift at the salt mine. Bilal, slightly more entertaining than Cumshot, because at least you can understand the motherfucker, yeah. I know, I'm not a fan of his personality. I don't know, bros, I just kill this guy. Get the money. And they were like, Chael asked him what he wanted after this one. He's like, money, brother. They don't know this. They don't know I want the money. He betrayed Africa for Khamzat. We are big. Khamzat on top for five rounds, barely caused any damage. If you can't finish with 5 rounds on top, you shouldn't be crowned champion. No, I don't know about that take, Andrew. You know, Dricus shouldn't leave with the belt after being on his back for 21 minutes, but I do agree with you in what you said at the same time. Like, he got 50-40 forward by Khamzat, but in the Strickland fight, which he won, he looked like he got 50-40 forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if you gave Dricus 2 buttons, which damage would you prefer, the Strickland fight or the Chimaev fight? He would take the Strickland fight damage all day. But that one was a 48-47 win. So, you know, scorecards ain't everything. Did he give him an ass whooping? No, I don't think so. But did he, like, little bro him? Like, you're not getting up. Like, my brother used to pin me on the floor too and fucking, like, typewrite on my chest. It was bullshit. That's basically what DDP did. He little broed him. I mean, Khamzat did. But very impressive to little bro. Instant rematch? Whoa, Andrew. All right, you're like 1 for 3 in your takes here. I'm surprised one judge didn't score at 50-45 after we saw 30-27 Valentin. I'm a little bro too. Lol. Oh, that's nice. You're right. He also sniffed his crotch. He did. There's a bit of crotch sniffing going on, but that's okay. That's okay. Apparently, there's a lot of people who love that in their championship fights. Check me comment. Dude, I'm getting so buried here, as you can see. So buried in all the non-stop messaging. Check your comment, what, on my video? Young man didn't. Who you think can beat Ilya? I reckon Armin. After watching him in Khamzat's corner, now I'm starting to think his wrestling's probably sick. Even though I know it is sick. Actively avoided combat for 23 minutes every time he was on the feet and Dricus went to throw a punch. He would just instantly shoot. But I was tight-righted on... Oh, okay. Andrew's been through the struggle. You know what, Andrew? Why don't you subscribe then, buddy? Why don't you subscribe and, you know, we can just be 2 little brothers taking the world by storm. This could be the start of a great relationship between you and I. I really see it too. You could be my 2,490th subscriber. Well, not quite. We're so close to 2,490. I just need a couple extra. No peer pressure. No peer pressure, because I know people don't like to be peer pressured, but at the same time, a friendly little nudge across the line never hurt nobody. Armin ducked Islam. I suppose he did. Yeah, Armin couldn't even beat up Charles. I know it's a Maymeth, but he didn't do good in the grappling. You know, I don't think he would. But just seeing him really good friends with Khamzat, it's made me think, you know, and watching all the training that he does with Khamzat in the wrestling, and then watching Khamzat do that to Dricus, it's like, damn, Armin's getting good rope. Imagine being a Lorenzo stream lurker all quiet in the corner like a little cuck. Like a little Ian Gary. I knew you guys would like that. I didn't like it. Hurt to say. Shout out Ian. When is Danny Hooker fighting? I'm not too sure. Yeah, Marab is good friends with Delizzi, but that true. Marab was in Delizzi's corner. Yeah, right. That is a great point. And Khamzat, Ilya, and Ilya's brother was all in Garam's corner, and he got fucked up. He got fucked up badly. Well, maybe I will do a preview tomorrow, like actual video, because I'm going to make a video about Kaushik Sakuma. Review, yeah. Yeah, this guy wins. This guy wins too. No, this guy wins. This guy wins. Kaushik Sakuma wins. Cam Ralston wins. And then Manuel Exposito wins as well. And that's of just looking at the guys. Marab should have jumped in the cage to help. I know, he should have. DDP... Dude, DDP looked like shy, honest. No answer whatsoever. I'm a fan, by the way. Fan of me or DDP? He did look shit, didn't he? I know, every takedown Khamzat shot he got, basically, Dricus barely had any get-up game or any way to get up. They're both at fault. You know what? I'm sure we wouldn't be complaining about what a boring fight it was if DDP had a better get-up game or better takedown defense. So I definitely agree with that. You picked the guys who were supposed to lose, lol. Really, I picked all the underdogs. No, well, this guy's the fave. This guy's the fave. And then I switched to this guy. He's a massive favourite. He's the underdog, yeah. Cam Rowson's got to be the favourite. Damn, Cam Rowson's the underdog. He definitely wins. Look, 11-3 guy out of CKB versus the 5-0 fucking black guy from America. Well, I'll take the New Zealand guy all day. Thank you very much. Australian, actually. Yeah, give me the Australian guy who trains with Izzy over some fucking 5-0 black guy. He's probably knocked out a couple people because he's black. Like, gosh, you can never trust these guys. Well, a couple decisions in there. Zach Borrego. Who the fuck is that guy? Agree. Some stand and bang would have been great in between all the gripping and wrestling. I agree too. Who the fuck is that guy? Brandon is actually really good. Go on the record. Go on the record. I did go on it for a second, but I don't know. Do people want to look at week 2 of Contender Series? I've got a lot of viewers here. I've got to be thinking mindful. I'm looking at the record. Oh, he's got a couple amateur fights. Anthony Johnson? That's not the real Anthony Johnson, is it? Because that would be crazy. He's beaten an Anthony Johnson. Nope, some other guy. You picked underdog for main event as well. The Argentinian guy's an underdog. Okay, that's surprising. Wow, look at Lorenzo with 57 people, right? I know, Cheddarhead. I know. I'm out here. Well, that Argentina's definitely got a chance then. Can never doubt an Argentinian guy with 2 losses. 25. Damn, no one's picking him. All right, forget it. Forget it. Exposito, a big dog. Yeah, I can see that. 9% of people are picking him. I reckon Cam Rowston definitely wins. He looked okay against Torres Finney. And I do actually think Kashik Sakuma might shock the world. This might be, like, there's got to be one of these fucking Indians that actually win. You know? Is Anthony Johnson reincarnated? Apparently. Because Brandon Holmes, oh my car. You're Volkanovski. Did you remember me? Yes, I do remember you. Lewis Lee Scott, I'm putting 30 on him. Should be allowed, though, a 9-0 English prospect versus a 5-0 Indian guy. Any Tulio news? Unfortunately not. The fight was boring because of the fans. The fans was hyped up as an aura versus aura removal unstoppable. And then when reality set in, this was mixed martial arts and not WWE. Everyone got mad. Yeah, definitely it being hyped up so much is why it was such a letdown. Like, no one was crying about Jalton Almeida versus Derek Lewis when that was the worst fight ever, a 5-round blanket fest, because we weren't expecting the fight of the year out of it. So definitely a good point. But still, I think people's feelings about the main event are warranted. It was a boring hug fest, yes. Mixed martial arts is a bit of striking as well, like you said there. Mixed martial arts with all caps. You know how Bilal does and Fluffy did the other week to Dolidze when he was schooling him on the feet and then taking him down. Khamzat shot for the hips every time Dricus threw a punch at him. That is wrestling. That is wrestling, but it's okay. If you can do that, go ahead. I just don't expect you'll have much fans from it or much people wanting to watch you fight in the future. But, you know, hats off that he can hold down Dricus. It's very impressive. I didn't think he would be able to. And Dricus needs to be better and get up. It all can be true. It can be boring, but impressive. Very dominant, but never watchable. Come shot who? Remember DDP fans saying he wins if he survives round 1? I know, yep. I remember all the Khamzat fans saying rear naked choke round 1 too. I know, no one was really expecting this. Like, he would, shoot a double leg and be as fresh as he was in round 4 as he is in round 1. After watching him slow down so bad against... Did I get unbanned? You did. DDP is pretty top heavy. I also thought that was definitely a problem too. Like, I thought he was too big. It's going to help him. But after watching it, I was like, he was too big. He couldn't get back up. Easier to take down? Yeah. Like, when he was on the crucifix, it was like, there's just too much weight there. And he's like trying to buck out, but his like chest is massive. So I feel like if Khamzat's pinning his chest down, he can't get out. What do you think of the matchup Susu versus Punahele? I don't know. Maybe Punahele could win after that. You told me I was a dickhead for saying that yesterday. What? The top heavy thing? No, I didn't. I wouldn't have said that because that's what I've been saying since. So I don't think so. Maybe you're talking about something else. DDP was the bottom, but UFC's partnership. But that's what I've been saying. That maybe you need to be small, like Rob and Usman, where like they're smaller guys. They can easily slip away out of a scramble, or like they're like more of a Volk build, so they're like short and compact. But Dricus is big, and also Khamzat. Like the rumors have always been that he's tossing around these heavyweights, so maybe that was like more normal for him to be tossing around someone Dricus' size. What do you think of Pereira? Or maybe I think it's definitely like, what's easier, Usman to get back up, get his 170-pounder self up over and over, or Dricus to get his massive frame and density up off the canvas over and over? Mosvar shouldn't have pulled out. No, excuse me, sorry about that. What do you think of the Pereira rematch? I think it's a toughie. I think it's a tough one that Pereira might win. I'm not too sure. DDP has small legs and a huge upper body. It's just not that he's big. It's that all of his weight is top because he doesn't train legs. I know. He's got a massive fucking chest and body. Now we'll see how the division will get ruined by a champ who fight like once in 2 years. Well, let's stay positive here. Let's stay positive. He says he wants to fight at UFC 321, so I reckon he will. Hey, you are Volkanovski, I love you, but when you give Mosvar a title, he will beat you. Yeah, hilarious stuff from that guy. In regards to one's hips is huge. Yeah. We're like, when you look at Dricus, he is a fucking top-heavy guy, isn't he? And Usman's just like normal size, just leveled out everywhere. Same with Rob. The crucifix was like money. It was money out there. It's bloody damning. Lorenzo, who is like not a ranked or lower middleweight that has a chance with Chimaev? Well, I really like Marco Tullio. No joke, Paul Craig has a good chance. Like if Paul Craig was in that fight that Dricus was in yesterday, I feel like he kind of does a little bit better. Just because if we're going to be on the bottom for 21 minutes, surely Paul Craig ends up threatening something of note. You know, I feel like Paul Craig gives him problems. I don't know. Look at Reyes and his takedown defense against Jones has a lot to do with defense. Yeah, and Pereira, really long legs, smaller upper body, not as strong. Like he's like lower heavy, you could say. Pereira's all legs, Izzy's all legs, Prates. These guys are impossible to get down. Now, Usman is pretty top heavy too, but has really good defensive wrestling. Okay, thanks for just ruining what I said for no reason. Could have just agreed with me. Strickland can beat Chimaev at least, puts up a better fight than Dricus. Yeah, I reckon so. I don't know. It's hard to say. Dricus took down Khamzat. I mean, he did take down Khamzat though. Dricus took down Sean. You know, so it's hard to say that Sean would now do better. Kickboxing or Muay Thai? I reckon Muay Thai is better. Chael thought it was 2-1 DDP. 2-1 DDP going into what? The 4th round or something? I don't know what that means. Imavov KOing Kumsha? I reckon Imavov's got a good chance. He's 28. His reflexes are insane. What about guys like Petrosky? Are you fucking joking? What about guys like Andre Petrosky? Tabor Gatia, yeah, Paulo Costa. These are guys that I will entertain. Torres Finney and his lower sensitive gravity. You know what? Torres Finney could actually give him a great fight. That is a low-key banger. Because Torres does toss people around. It would just be crazy. Andreas Gustafsson is a prospect you should look out for. Yeah, he is looking good too. Isn't he fighting soon? When's he fighting? In a couple weeks against Rinat? Should be a couple weeks now. Hooper fight was early stoppage. It was. It really was. 3 seconds left and they stopped it. It was weird. But you know what? Torres gives him some trouble, doesn't he? That is a great point there, Larry. He really does. Being that big. And I'd love to see it too. Fighting on the Bahalia card. Yeah, that French card is sick, isn't it? There's a couple good fights on that one. I actually do like that take. It is funny that Torres Finney would give him a good fight. It would just be weird to see. Imagine like Torres Finney getting crucifixed. See that, even if Khamzat crucifixed Torres Finney for 5 rounds, it would be boring as fuck. but it would still be holy shit. It's crazy that he can do that. I don't know why people don't understand that that's what this fight was. Crazy they can do that, but like, am I going to ever watch it again? No, it wasn't fun. Oh, look at that. And Mavov Bahalyo, two fighting nerds. BSD, Tybora Deliha, Modestus Craig, Brad versus Robert Brychek. Losin Keita? Oh, what? He's on the French card? I didn't know that. I thought he was on a pay-per-view. All right. This Belgium guy versus Pitbull. Mason Jones versus Balagiocchi. Oh, yeah, they got both of these guys on here. Renat, Andreas, Umasai, Branson, William Gomez versus Robert Ruchala. And damn, even that's a banger. Ferezien versus Carway Fernandez. People are going to be flip-flopping on that one. That's actually tough. You could see both winning that. Losin Keita sleeps Pitbull. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to revert back to just not picking guys on their debut again. I did my one thing where I went against my rule. And it went wrong. Damn! 29% are picking Pitbull. How good is this guy? 27 from Belgium. KO, decision. I've never seen him in my life or never heard of him. Black Panther. Yo, that is a sick name. Sick record too. 27-year-old black guy. I can fuck with that. Can definitely fuck with that. But will I pick him? No, I actually just won't. I'll just pick Pitbull. Take whatever Pitbull can bring. I don't know. And I think I'll go Mason Jones. His only loss is due to injury. Oh, so he's basically undefeated. He is from Wakanda. No, I've seen that. Yeah, well, I've seen that. Damn, that is a great card, isn't it? That's a great fight night. William Gomez, Robert Ruchala, Ziam versus Carway Fernandez. Even Sam Patterson, Trey Waters. That could fuck right off and no one would even care. Cater is good? Oh, he must be. I wonder what the odds are. I wonder what the odds are for him. But yeah, are you going to pick a guy coming into the promotion, Larry? Are you going to pick a guy coming into the promotion in his debut? How did my known friend Dan Ige lose to people? I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know either. But Ige's fucking basic. And you know what's funny? Guru said this, and it's so true. Ige only won like 2 minutes of that. I mean, Pitbull only won 2 minutes of that Dan Ige fight. Yet he won the whole fight. Like, he rocked Dan Ige for a second, and like a couple takedowns in round one, he won the whole fight from it. But Ige was like piecing him up the whole time. But the fight was quite slow, no scary punches and kicks. He's a double champion, 155 and 145 in KSW, damn. Gaethje could unironically flatline Ilya. Yeah, I don't think so. But of course, anyone's got a chance. A small chance, no matter how small that chance may be. How did he look good against Lopez but horrible against Pitbull? I know, it is weird, isn't it? Well, you know what? I reckon Pitbull would maybe look okay against Lopez. Maybe that's it. Gaethje has pillow hands. Whoa. Don't know about that. Don't know about that at all. And you know what? Brenton Rivera is a great underdog against Umar Sy. Might even take him. The guy, like, isn't he? Tell me he's not. Umar Sy with trash striking. Can barely get it to the ground. Brenton Kamorad DR Nergaze, who I think is also on the same card. No, he's next week. Oh, he's this weekend. Yeah, I told you I would donate 50, but Plessis got whooped, lol, for 25 minutes. Could open the profile on the guy hyping against the Bellator tick. True, I could do that. I could open up his profile. Not including the Dan Ige fight. Who's the worst guy from Bellator? Pitbull. All P names. Wow. There they are. Whose debut was the worst? I think Patchy's. Honestly, think Patchy's. Although Pico got nuked, he gave a good account of himself. Whereas what did Patchy just stood there and let everyone down? Foot injury in a minute. A couple amateur fights. All right. Rain 4-0 against a 20-39 guy. Jesus. 0-0 guy. 9-3. 13-7. 39-7. That guy is. Ivan Butchinger. You know what? He's got a familiar name. Has he fought anyone? Oh, bro, it's fucking Ismail Bonfim. Holy shit. What's he doing under this alias? Saladin Ponas. I've heard of his name before. Aaron Pico got nuked. He did get nuked, didn't he? Oh. Yeah, he looks alright. Looks alright, I don't know. CM Punk had a better debut than Patchy Mix. He did. Gaethje has okay power, but with punches, he's only KO'd a Glassjaw James and eye poke Barboza and an old cowboy. Yeah, but he still lands bombs. Well, I get what you're saying. Get what you're saying. He's like fucked up Tony Ferguson, dropped Michael Chandler, dropped Max Holloway. He dropped Max Holloway. First one to do it, if I think. Why Dricus du Plessis lost? Your opinion. Why did he lose? I think maybe he was too big, that he couldn't get up. So heavy once it hits the ground. But I'm not actually sure the exact reason. I just think he doesn't have the wrestling. Doesn't have as good as wrestling to beat Chimaev. Dropped Fiziev badly? True, dropped Fiziev badly. Should MMA Guru and Lucas Tracy have a boxing match? No. No, a 5'6" guy should not fight a 6'4" guy in a boxing match. He didn't lose, he actually won. Dricus, yeah, he did. He did win. He won on submission attempts. We'll take that to the grave, I think. We'll take that to the grave. 53 seconds of control time, 1 sub. Butterbean versus MMA Guru and MMA. Oh, come on. That's too hard. That's too hard. Look. Come on. Just need 9 of you. Just need 9 of you bad boys to lend a helping hand here. Come on. Come on now. Let's just sit here and wait for them. Why isn't Ferez Yam getting a ranked guy? He asked for one not. I know I fucked that up. He asked for not one. He didn't want one. That's what he said. Literally. Do you reckon Brock Lesnar would be ranked if he returns? Yeah, I reckon he would be ranked for sure. If Taliesin Teixeira is fucking ranked, yes. Yes, he would. He could even beat like a Brock Lesnar. I don't know. Maybe not. Nazim deserves a ranked guy. I heard they're talking about him versus Moicano in Brazil. Have you seen that? Nazim said yes, apparently. They offered him Moicano and then they're like waiting to hear back. So apparently on that Rio card, the Oliveira Fiziev one, Moicano Sadikov. That is what they're saying. For some reason, Pico KO was the worst I've ever seen. I just feel so bad. His hopes and dreams got demolished, was fighting good, world's biggest stage. I know. I do feel bad as well. I actually seen a post he made online and I was like, oh, damn, that is tough. Oh, wow, look. Oh, my God. Jamie Malaki's in the UFC still. On UFC Perth, fuck off. What a shit fight. Thanks for nothing, you cunt. Rolando Bedoya versus Jamie Malaki. What a dog shit fight. I heard he's fighting some Shamrock guy. Oh, yeah, true. I heard that too. I also heard that too, yeah. Weird. Very weird. I don't know how Lerone was an underdog. People are dumb, yeah. Yeah. Even though I picked Pico, he was dumb for being an underdog. We even said that all week. Even if Pico somehow wins this, he should never have been the favourite. And bang, he gets killed. Who even beats Khamzat? Gilbert rematch? Kaio fight? Imavov? Come in, what a joke. Yeah, no one beats him. I don't think anyone beats him either. But we'll see. We'll see who can. Pico was winning. Yeah, he was only winning for like a second though. Like a minute. I don't count it that much. Yeah, look at this. I've seen this. Everything I've poured into the sport has been leading to tonight. The work is done. It's time to show it. And then he just gets instantly... Nah, look at this. You won me some money, bro. You won me some money, bro. Another Michael Chandler. Bounce back, you're still young. All right. Some positive ones. And only 3 did actual damage. Learn how to stand. Khamzat, pathetic performance from him. I agree, Infinity Hand. I agree. I agree with you. Very pathetic. Dominant? Yes. Impressive? Yes. But I think he's going to be a fun fighter. Either get slept or sleep someone else bad. That's why Terrence is the one of the most. Very true. Very good point. MMA J. And do you have a channel? Do you have a channel with a name like that? Let me have a looky. Pico by 1K. I know. Another day. Another day. Won me some money too. Want to make one, bro? Oh, you want to make one? How many picks did you win? I only got fucking 6. I went 6 and 6. Dog shit. But all I needed to do was really trust my gut, and I could have gone 8 from 4. I should have picked Tim Elliott, and I should have picked Joseph Morales. Those were the two where I was just picking them just to pick them, and not because I actually thought they were going to win. All the other ones I thought they were going to win. I thought Pico would win, thought DDP would win. But did I think Kaya Sakura was going to beat Tim Elliott? No. No, I never said that, which is so annoying. Every time that fight got brought up, I just raised the point how all we seen out of his debut was him get taken down and subbed. And now they're giving him a guy who doesn't get knocked out and takes people down and subs them. But then I went Asakura anyway. And then the only reason I didn't go Joseph Morales was because he robbed Immanol. But every time I looked at Alibi on the tough fight, I was like, oh God, that guy's such a fraud. You can just tell. You can just tell he looks like he gasses out. Even in that first fight, I thought he was about to gas out and get crumpled. But then he flying kneed that Roybert guy. So I was like, all right, fine. I'll have to go him. I had Tim winning. God is on his side, yeah. Tim was the smart pick when you really thought about it. There is 3 based Orthodox Christian champs. Okay. Imagine the practice KO never happened. Do you think Murphy still catches Pico with an elbow? Yes, I do. I do think so. I coulda, woulda, shoulda gone 8 and 4, I know. I'm going to make my Sandhagen video soon, but I'm thinking I should change my name to Balding MMA. Okay. You know what I've actually thought of a name? Although it's a bit gay and cringe, does it kind of sound like a name? Let Him Cook MMA. I know it's gay, but like, so is Unk. Unk MMA is like kind of corny and cringe. But does Unk MMA just feel like a channel that should be on YouTube? It kind of does. So hats off to him. But although it's not a cool name, could you see that? Like if someone came in here, Let Him Cook MMA, I'd be like, damn, how many subs you got, dude? And he had like a good profile picture. And you could like cook multis or I don't know, use cooking with Volk. Gay MMA is a base name. Staccarenza. Okay, at least Ant can stand and bang, so it has aura. True. At least, I know, and everyone said the Magomed fight was dog shit. And he struck with Pereira and held him against the fence a bit. But Khamzat holds down DDP the entire fight. And it's not boring. Hey man, you funny, I subbed. Hey, thank you. Let me thank you for that. Great point. I haven't even thought about that. Everyone hated that. You know why? Because everyone loves Alex Pereira. So that one was okay. But no, people like Chimaev and they don't like Dricus. So this one was fun. Isha Polly. Here you go. Blacked MMA. Forever. Sub and friend. There you go. 2489. That's right. The next person will be 2490. Come catch up us at City Life Project. City. You're telling everyone to come fucking catch you up at a different stream? Brother, this ain't the way you come in. City Life Project. You know this person? Is he live? No, he's not live. Can't even pick Lerone versus Volk. Lerone hasn't even lost. So he's undefeated. So he'll never lose. Lorenzo, when exactly did you start this channel? Like last year, right around this time. It was like a year ago yesterday. You're not tough, bud. Thank you for that, William. Just when I started to think I was a little bit tough, you knocked me down a peg and let me know. Bring me back down to earth. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Duly noted. Volt getting older. Only getting... Nah, but I reckon Volt wins. And what was I going to go check? Oh, yeah, when the channel... Oh, bro, that just pissed me off. Never going to sing again. Do you honestly think next Chimaev presser, the crowd will be booing the opponent the same as DDP? Yeah, because everyone that seems to actually go to these things is, this channel is good, he watches everything. Anyone that seems to go to these things are fucking, like, dumb cunts. So, yeah, they probably would boo Rainer Derrida and fucking cheer for Khamzat, because they're all retarded. Even though Rainer's the coolest fuck guy, if you've ever seen an interview of him, he's like the coolest guy I've ever seen. Like, seriously. Every one of his interviews, I'm like, God, this guy is so interesting. It's insane. So funny as well. Seriously, Rainer Derrida is like one of my favorites. I love him. The channel is good. Yeah, I've heard about him. William, he's a professional pillow fighter. Okay. Okay, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Khamzat is the perfect villain. How could you not root for him? I don't know. I don't know. How could you not root for Dricus, right? That's my thinking. You know, making people cry, funny jokes and stuff, sick fight style, always looking for the finish. That's who I'm rooting for. But hey, if Khamzat's your guy, Khamzat's your guy. Each to their own. Everyone's different. True. If Kaio was to be fighting Chimaev, he would be getting the cheers. And Mavov would get booed. Derrida probably gets booed too, because they don't know him enough. And Khamzat seems to be a star. Amir MMA with a Bilal profile picture. All right, Wolf, we're done brainstorming possible channel names. Clip 1 is up. Crossing the fingers then. Cooked MMA, let him cook him, and this guy throws in a whole brainstorm after I just said, what are the chances? Cooked MMA, let him cook MMA, gay MMA, balding MMA, receding hairline MMA. I'm literally a cook, so the cook ones are fitting. Okay. I know, and you could cook up a multi. People could come in, yo, cook us up a multi for this weekend. Yeah, I'm corporatism, not corporacy, and we're back to the breakdown. Let me cook you guys up. Hi, bro, do you agree? India wins. I do, yep. Gay MMA would be good. It would be definitely something. It'd be something for sure. I repeat, 7 more. We just need 7 more. Somebody help. Somebody help. Please, take it away. You got any alts? Any of you eligible bachelors that are already subbed, got any, like, alt accounts that you could spare? Got any, like, ones that, you know, Amir MMA sounds based? Yeah, I don't know if it could take off, though. What about Bunny MMA? Kashik Sakuma, yeah, he's fighting tomorrow, I know. I know, Prabesh. You'll see a video about it. Big time. You'll see a big time video about it tomorrow. Kashik Sakuma, the pride of Chennai. I'll have my brother sub, yeah. Tell your mum about it. Tell your sister. Neighbours. Go around the neighbourhood telling everyone. Just get the power slap bots. Well, how do I do that? How do I get the power slap bots? When him fight, he fights tomorrow. He fights No. He fights in 2 days, yeah. Right? They really know how to party. What did he say? Wow, dates and water? Muslims are celebrating all over the world right now, eating dates and drinking water. Let's turn up, brother. Dildo MMA's unique name. People will remember, yeah. And you know, and dildos are kind of having a new wave over there in WNBA. So that actually could work. Potentially. Dildo MMA. Power slap MMA? Yeah, I don't think that would ever get anywhere. Parlay Porter? Okay, close to Parker Porter, which I don't know if you would realise, but maybe you do. Parlay Porter, yeah, that's not bad though. But yeah, good luck getting called Parker Porter and Piggy Piggy, Oink Oink and stuff. I'm not really sure what I should pick. I've got the most of vid ready to upload. Not really sure what I should pick. Who the fuck is Parker Porter? He's a UFC heavyweight. Used to be on the roster. Are you UFC fighting, sir? Yes, Kashika's fighting tomorrow. No, in 2 days there he is. The pride of Chennai, India. He was the GOAT. He was a fairy. Lorenzo the Rapist MMA. Yeah, okay, we could try that. We could try all that. Might have to swap the name to Lorenzo Streams after such a devastating week on the predictions. Jesus Christ, can't even fucking say week. So brain dead, eh? So fucking brain dead in the brain. It's crazy. What is your record, sir? Yeah, 19-0. Or you asking about my UFC record or prediction record? Because 19-0 is my in real life record. Did you get last place? I don't know. I actually never even looked who came first. Fuck, I hope not. Well, honestly, a possibility. No, there's always someone doing something dumb. Unless you've gone and looked and they've just asked me so I could go look and confirm that I did, which would be embarrassing. Oh, no. Nah, right down at the bottom. Grizio, oh, you got 10 from 12, right? Where were you, Cheddarhead? There you are, 7. Be predicting much. You're more of a Lucas Tracy in terms... Yeah, I reckon the wave of predictions will happen. I just need to get my bearings a bit. And then I will be known for good picks once upon a time. Out here, that looks like you, bro, is called Mr. Nasty. Okay. Subbed from 3 accounts. I Swallow Cum, was that you who just did that? Because I noticed it, but I didn't want to say anything. But damn, you're a fucking stud for that. I Swallow Cum, the legend. You know what, I'll give you this number, part 2. Just for being such a stud. Ice, Wallow, Cum, part 2, Saba, and friend. After your comment, I consider this a betting channel. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm actually next week. Well, this week I'll do the. I'm gonna do another prediction video. What the fuck? Next week card starts at midnight. I know, it's crazy. And I'm gonna do Zhang Mingyang will knock out Johnny Walker, because then it'll be pretty funny. Like I want to put a video out that I'll definitely get right. But then, if Johnny did beat him, you know, how crazy would that be? Everyone would be like, wow, there is something going on. Like, to get that one wrong. But then also it'd be funny to, like, I'm making a video about such an obvious pick just because I want to get it right. And, like, it be known that I don't make just dumb ones. I'm not picking Johnny Walker this week. I think Zhang wins. So I'm definitely going to make a individual prediction video on why Zhang Mingyang knocks out Johnny Walker. Although it's probably definitely not needed. Everyone knows he does. At least I'll be able to have a video be right. But if somewhere Johnny wins, then it would be even crazier. Then people would be lighting me up on that one. And we just need a couple more subs. Are you UFC champ, sir? Why you beat Jabli? Oh, just laid him out. Will you ever do documentaries? You'll be pretty good at it. Documentaries? I don't even know what that means. That seems like a lot of work. Like those like documentary form of videos where it's like an Ilya Toporia's climb to fame was a tough one. But he tried his best. And Prabesh, Quillen Salkud, your name I remember. Yeah, Prabesh, mate. You reek like an alt. Like, have fun disguising that. Such a shit way to disguise it. I clocked that you were an alt as soon as you walked in, you fucking idiot. So out you get. Permid. Go to sleep. Loser on an alt. Seen it all before. Day after day, you keep coming back. Get instantly spotted and removed. But that's okay. Must be a real loser behind that account. Check out my comment. Tell us what you think. My goal for the channel is to have a 0% rate soup. Okay. You know what? That would be interesting to go out there and Well, I suppose it wouldn't be that good to like purposely go the wrong thing and see how good you do. You know what? I actually always had an idea, which it's still my idea, so don't take it. But I was gonna make, and I might do it. Like I was thinking about doing this eventually down the road. With my channel was bigger, making a second channel, Lorenzo Predicts. So I've got Lorenzo, and then I would have a second channel where like I wear glasses and maybe don't have a mustache. And then on that channel, I would have picked Chimaev and Lerone Murphy. And I've got Chimaev by Smash this week. And I would upload a prediction video. That's actually good, man. That's genius, eh? There'd be Lorenzo Predicts, but then there'd be another, and it'd be my evil twin brother, Lorenzo, who's always picking against me. But really, it is me. Genius idea. And then I would upload a 20-minute video going through my normal picks on here. And then on the other second channel, the Lorenzo Predicts channel, I would go the opposite of my picks. Tempting to steal, but I'm happy with my kind of stupid picks. Hard genius. That's actually good. How about Joenzo and you steal all the subs gold coins? What the fuck does that mean, Ryan? Thanks for that. What does that mean? You're too lazy to do all that? It would be easy to just start another channel and shit out the dumb stuff that I do. What if Lorenzo has way more success? Yeah, he just takes off. Dude, I'll be so jealous of him then. I'll be so jealous. I'll be like, no, Lorenzo. I'm an OG of this channel. Wolf Fuel, and we respect you. We respect you for it, but look at that. I just need 2 more. Don't you guys have a thing about like making whole numbers? Someone help me out here. Somebody help me out. Just need 2 more of you bastards. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. And then I'm going to retire. And then I'm going to retard it. 2 more, 1 more, 1 more. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. No, I subbed. Oh, thank you. I know how to get you guys going. Oh, shit. And add sub today. Dun, dun, dun. Sub today. We're having a 2,500 subscriber special right now. Dr. Aussie's the best. I know how to get them going. Overstepping. Who won? Oliveira slept. Fucking mongrel. God. 2.4. I hope that was a joke. But yeah, I did gain 30. You're right about that. Not 300 subs. I hope that was a joke. That's close though. That's 30. That is 30. That is 30. Did you gain 300 subs today or something? Dude, I'd be on fucking 2.7 if that happened. I'd be on 2.7 subs. That would be amazing. 300 in a day. But that's all right, Ryan. I heard you gained 3,000, and now he's just like, and now he's just thrown it all out the window. He's gone like so far down the barrel of stupid to just like compensate for what just happened. He's like, oh, fuck it, 3,000 subs I heard, actually. Forget what I just said. It's okay, yeah. Let's keep it going. Actually, we lost a couple, which I think is why you told me that, Lona. So you could go see that I did lose a couple. Seems like something you would do, yeah. You're really acting your age ever since we found out that you were one of those losers. So yeah, good joke again, Lona. But we need another one now. Make my day again. Make my day again. Yeah, we're doing it again now. God damn it. We've lost all the life. Remember that I was your 700 sub? At 1 million subs, I subbed. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks. Oh, and we're back up. Yeah. Isn't that weird, isn't it? Isn't that a little bit weird, isn't it? It's almost like I read you like a book yet again. God, you're so fucking easy. Bit weird, isn't it? Everyone can see how your brain works. All I got to say is, brother, you've come a long way, and I really enjoy your stream. Just keep up the good work, man. Let's go, Team Dr. Kickass. All right, I didn't know that was our name. From my 10th alt, previous 9 you banned them. What you do for a living? Oh, Scott. We're just having such a good time, and you bring up the W word? Work? Yeah, I'm currently not doing anything at the moment. In between jobs, if you will. Unemployed. He's unemployed. Corporatism, he asked me. Let me tell my story. Let me tell my story, buddy. Did I take your story about how your uncle molested you when you were 12? Like, no, I'm not telling everyone your biz, so you can refrain from telling them mine. Yeah, that's right, guys. Corporatism's uncle touched him. Whoops, cat's out the bag now. Yeah. It's not that funny when it happens to you, is it? That's all right, though. That's all right. Learn your lesson. Unemployment era? Yeah. The unemployment. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Dropped your baggage, didn't I? Dropped your baggage. Whoops. Dog. But yeah, I'm sort of a beacon for unemployed bums everywhere, all around the world, to like just really know that if you're hating it at your work, there's still people with no jobs who just stream for no reason. I'm a dog stroller. He's employed by the bookies to give picks. Exactly. I'm in cahoots with Sportsbet about setting you guys up. Unemployed MMA? All right, that could be something. I don't know how much traction it would get, but that could be something. That could be something for sure. Unemployment is the new norm, guys. Yep. Just like Guru, Lorenzo injured his legs moving a couch. Yeah. I did. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to hit the 2,500 because we're 2 subs away. But that's okay. That's okay. It will make it that much sweeter when we hit it tomorrow. Lorenzo has an ice cream truck where he lures his kids. I'm unemployed too, Lo. I feel great. Not going to lie. Oh no, it's definitely free. But if any of you, if there's 2 of you here that want to be good guys and turn that to 2,500, go ahead. 2,000. 2 more. Let's get that. One more. Let's get that chant going. One more. What? All right, sorry. I need to stop dancing. God, once it starts going, it can't stop. I don't care if I'm unemployed. You know, it doesn't bother me either, really. I know that I'm doing what God has written for me. Such a gay thing to say. But seriously. What's your age? Give it an introduction of your and I'll subscribe. I'm 22. 22. Before this, I was a salesman, actually. I was a salesman going into people's houses. I had appointments every day where I'd go into someone's house and try to sell them roller shutters or outdoor blinds. Appointments that they would make with the company. Like, hey, I'm looking to get a quote on some outdoor blinds. And then bang, I would go in there, be that charming guy. Yeah, I bet your mum cares. Well, it's not about her, is it? I'm a diehard Tony Ferguson fan. You 22-year-olds don't get it. Okay, cool. I will spam. Just watch. No, me, number 1. I still have dad's business, and I fuck 2 girls per week. Shit. Grown-ass men, by the way. Oh, these guys. Ryan is spamming mods. Give me XP. Oh, is that what you're doing, Ryan? Lorenzo, get on the secret juice and become Jack Denzo. Funny, bro. I used to do door-to-door selling knives. Far out. I'm 22 and I kiss a picture of Tony Ferguson every day. Every day, is it? Every day. Crazy. So much door opening going on. When did you last get action? All right, it's about UFC. Let's not get off topic here, Johnny boy. Funny bros. Yeah. Isn't that a cool photo of Charles, though? Like, you could make that as your lock screen or something if you were like, I don't know. Lorenzo, I don't know if I respect you, but I'm not going to judge a book by its cover yet. Prove me wrong. Okay. Well, you're a diehard Tony Ferguson fan, so I'm not finna respect you. Finna. Yeah, I tried. What do you think about that? Black guys, tell me if I overstepped. Hey, for all my black subscribers out there, tell me if I overstepped using finna there. Because I finna won't do that anymore. But I just wanted to throw it out there. I still want to know what was the funniest fight you've ever seen that made you crack up laughing. You know what? Brunson versus Derek. Oh, God damn it. Derek Brunson versus Dricus du Plessis was very funny. Was a very funny watch. Nico Price versus Alex Morono was hilarious. And Porter, have fun sitting around with no blue wrench. with no blue wrench for now. How does that feel? Told you it would happen, and bang, now it's happened. When Manel Cap's ass got shown, I started giggling, yeah. Or when Lando Venata's pants got pulled down as he stood up, that was a funny moment too. But definitely watching Nico Price and Alex Morono strike against each other, that was hilarious. Have you cracked any fine shit by now? You got the respect, but you're 22. You young guns got to respect the ones before you. I was a fan before you, therefore you respect that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. What do you mean? Or what does it look like? Congo versus Pat Barry? Oh yeah, that was good too. That was crazy. Is it wrong to have action with a cheater? We made a bet, you little rat. And then I also said, cut it off with the mud stuff, or that mod shit will be gone. But then, God, you just won't stop, will ya? Mud. My name's not Mud. Porter. You know whose name yours could be? Mud. Yours name could be Mud. Maybe you could call me Snow or something. Call me Snowy. Or call me Sugar Boy. But no. No, thanks. I'm a minor and Lorenzo has privately messaged me multiple times. That is not true. Hey, lad, make me a mod so I can get closer to your family, specifically your mum. Well, you won't be mod anymore now. And answer that question, my guy. How's it feel? Is it wrong to have action with a cheater? I want your opinion. Oh, bro, mud is a thing in the US. I've never heard of it. What's good, mud? Like, you guys say that? It means homie, you idiot. What's good, mud? What kind of fucking saying is that over there in United States? Any of you Americans can confirm what Porter's saying, that you refer to your homies as mud. Like just hanging out with a couple of the muds? Surely not. What's up, wet dirt? That's what he's saying. What's up, slime? I slapped my slime. Yeah, I get that. I think it's a South thing. Richard makes some point. Richard does make some point, whether it's good or not. I look at, he's 22 years old, he's putting himself out there and not caring about being bullied or what other people think. He's just doing what he loves and what he enjoys. Thank you for that, Richard. No, I don't care what people think at all. I'm glad you spotted that, Richard. That's a very nice take from me, honestly. Dan Hooker impression? Don't have a Dan Hooker impression, man. No, fuck. Hold on. Oh, God. I always get so rattled when the opportunity to do an impression arises. Don't have any impressions, bro. Don't have any cousins. Nah, see, fuck it. Impressions aren't my forte, you know? No one says mad or mud in that context. Yeah, what's good, mud? That's how he comes in. He's been coming into the chat saying, what's good, mud? You can confirm people don't say that, so? Okay. So you'll stay in the doghouse then, Porter. Trying to convince me, it's an American thing to call someone mud. That's my laugh. And so after I get hate for my Sandhagen vid, let's collab. I'll rage you. Okay. Mud MMA. Oh, that could be something. Finna, lol. Are you behind in the chat? Gone later by? You're laughing at the Finna thing? I feel like that happened a while ago. He's not from the US. Mudblood. Damn, is that what you were calling me? A mudblood? Because that is not good. That's basically the Harry Potter N-word that you just called me. And I don't appreciate that. Bro, it's a thing. Trust me. Trust me, it's a thing. Goon MMA? Goon MMA actually is a good name. Although it's not, think what could actually catch on. Goon MMA? No, I've seen it, Scott. I've seen it. Said it was a good name. Goon MMA, yeah. It's a New York thing, golly. Golly, we'll knock it off, and maybe next time we see each other. Vegemite MMA, I could beat you in 2 rounds. Gone later, fine. Look up you good mud. Alright, I don't care about the mud thing anymore. Oh, I can't look up you good mud because my fucking laptop's rats. It just crumbles underneath itself. I piped a married woman. Would the Lord give me priest? Don't break the seal. You good mud. Oh, Rakai says it. Some fucking young streamer. I'll kick a mud hole.
At Autobahn, one thing that brings us
10 hours of Rakai saying, you good mud.
Come on. No. Come on. No.
Oh, it is a thing. There it is. There is Rakai saying, you good mud? A mud puncher means a gay. So I do. Oh, that does mean that. Yeah, I've heard of that too. I cracked a granny game is game. Can you start using mud in a day-to-day basis? Long stream. Very good job, Lorenzo. Consistency is king. Isn't it? Yeah. Well, I was going to taper off, but then I had like 70 people in here. So I was like, oh. Has his phone wallpaper? That would be sick. That would be sick. Shout out Lucas for that. And I'm out of water. I would submit you with a Kimura. Oh my god. Give me my mod back now. Mudblood, anyone, I'm Aussie. Thoughts on... Have you thought about professional pillow fighting? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Watch yourself, buddy. Yeah, I thought about it. Definitely dabbled. What do you think about the Khamzat fight? I didn't like it. I wasn't entertained by it at all. And, I do watch the UFC to have a fun time and be entertained with what I'm watching. And that one wasn't. That one definitely wasn't. But it was impressive how he was able to hold down Dricus like that. Dricus who goes out there and enforces his grappling on other people. For him to just be able to have no success under Khamzat was pretty baffling to watch. Like round 4, he just cannot get up. When you've watched Khamzat I thought Khamzat's had some weird performances before that. Clip has 6 views, we're up and okay, be careful, you might be a ninja with pillows. This is actual brain rot, stop the bullshit. What else was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. One of the most dominant performances of a challenger over the champ. You could say that. But does it mean it was fun to watch? Leave your nose? I'm feeling itchy. But yeah, sorry about that. DDP wasn't girthy enough. Maybe he was too girthy. Anyone thought that was the problem? And what Rob Gilbert and Usman had was little girth. So they could slip out and be smaller. I don't know what to think. DDP was too heavy that he couldn't get up. All that gravity of Khamzat being... Can Caillou beat Khamzat? I don't think so. I don't know if anyone can after watching that. UFC, not Wrestle FC. No, it's not. It's not Wrestle FC, is it? Hence why that was a boring main event. String crashed? I don't think so. I don't think it did. I reckon he was too girthy, yeah. I think DDP will go to 205 now unless he wants to be number 2 forever at middleweight. True, he could go up to light heavyweight. I didn't actually think about that. But I reckon there's more for him to do at middleweight. More fights for him to take. I don't know if he'll jump up straight away. I feel like those guys up there are too big. I could see Reyes beating Dricus up and Blachowicz just schooling him. And he can't do anything. Kind of. Do you know sharks who live in muddy water are called mud sharks? No, I didn't. Thanks for the fun fact. Someone's flirting with me in emojis. I feel special. Is it possible to set up a watch party on YouTube for any UFC fight through your channel? A watch party on YouTube for any UFC fight through your channel? What do you mean? One day I go live and the stream's called Volkov vs. Pavlovich Watch Party, where we all watch Volkov versus Pavlovich back, like that. How does someone counter a crucifix? Well, you're asking the wrong guy there, but I'm sure fighters like DDP should have an idea. Good stuff, Mr. C. As you can see, they do numbers. That's what I was going to do the other day, but I forgot. I forgot I was going to lend you a hand. Now, someone will definitely jack it. Dink. There you go. 50. All right. You're welcome for that, but I'll come clean. I only did it on my alt. Hey, but that counts all the same. I'm the alpha, I'm the leader, I'm the sigma. This guy living the Aussie dream. Hey, bro, did you see the DDP skull? The drink kind of looked like he got spiked at the same time. Yeah, I think it was someone just playing around with his beer. But yeah, I did see that. This guy's still talking about Tony Ferguson. Pink Pantheress is hot as fuck. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, yeah, thanks. Number 50, yeah. Need to be stopped before you get to that position. They're very hard to get out of, but once you need to bridge and roll. That's a good point, Mr. C. That's a good point. Dricus should never have even got crucifixed in the fucking first place. Dricus is like the same size as Strickland. Yeah, maybe same height-wise, but obviously thickness and density is way off. Bro looked like the kid from Lorelei. Let me Google what that is. Seriously, look at my fucking laptop, dude. That's the search bar over there. I don't know what's going on. That video of DDP down in that drink, he looks like he's on painkillers. You play Brawl Stars? I used to, actually. I used to actually play Brawl Stars for a bit. But no, not anymore. Lorelei. Brawl Stars used to be goated. It did. Images. I can't see. Back then had heart. Now all of you watch it. Bro, you know what? I let my knee... Have you ever travelled? No, I've never left the country of Australia, unfortunately. But did you want to subscribe? Human equals hypocrite? Because I feel like you do. Just in case you didn't think about it before. Just letting you know that you can, if you wanted to. If you wanted to, you could sub. Just saying. You live in Australia? I do live in Perth, yes. Ever thought about getting damage tattooed on your chest? I have thought about it. But then I seen that it was already stolen. So I was like, shucks. I'll have to get 1996. And then I was like, oh, fuck's sake. Don't tell me 1996 is taken as well. And then I just decided I wouldn't get one. Or you're getting thanked by our honorary mod, Ron Burgundy, Faith. Good to see you, Faith. Sorry about that. Furcan. I thought I stopped before I said the knee thing. Get a face tattoo. Press Control O on your laptop. Oh wow, have you solved it? Hello. Control O. Lachlan. What a fucking G you are for that. Thank you. I'll make you mod for that now. You can now be mod for a bit. I don't know how long, but feels right. Here you go, Lachlan. Off you go. You know what? Why don't you even lay someone out for a whole day? If you're under 25, you know what, Lachlan? You're now mod. Why don't you go ahead and lay out that calm guy who won't stop talking about just weird shit? Yeah, get rid of him. Go on. Get rid of him. Give him a whole day. Next Khamzat Glazer. Perma him. Yep, get rid of him. Add me to mod. Good take. So I'm not going to just add you to mod. All right? And meet your use. Lachlan proved himself in the art of war. I asked how to fix my laptop, and he went and actually found out how to do it. He went out and found out how to do it, while all of yous were just like, let's keep talking. But Lachlan was like, you know what? I'll actually help with that. How can you fix that? And then bang, me laptop's back. So that's how you do it. But settle down, Porter, all right? I'll prove it. If you get tech support, though, you need to put up posts. I love them women tattoos on their cheeks. I see your name is Lones and Predicts. How were your predictions for 319? All right. No, but not very good at all, actually. Human equals hypocrite. I thought Dricus would win. I had a feeling that Pika was going to win. And that's funny as well, because I had a feeling, which just means my feeling was just dead wrong. So yeah, Dricus lost, which was just the main thing. Predictions on RDR versus DDP. You know what? I'd actually go RDR after watching what I just seen yesterday. I reckon he'd be more comfortable on the feet. His knees are just cracked. And he's good on the floor. And I don't know if Dricus is good on the floor anymore. It's weird. It's weird. MVP performance analysis, it was good. I mean, he was way faster than Cannonier, made him look a bit silly, but I don't know. Did it blow you away? I think now everyone is now against DDP now. That was you. I didn't even read that wrong. A UFC 5 eye glitch. I know, yeah. Craig Jones versus Khamzat in a grappling match. Adia has a guard. DDP didn't get guard once. Yeah. I know, it's weird to... It's the stash, man. It's weird to rate... It's weird to think about a Dricus fight going forward. Like him versus Fluffy Hernandez. Before yesterday, I would have thought he would deck Fluffy Hernandez and be way too big for him. But now it's like, that just feels wrong. That feels wrong to say that now. RDR is one blow away from getting murdered by Rob, but I still root for him. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Do you think Craig Jones can fix DDP, or is it a lost cause? I don't know. I don't know. DDP is like a turtle on his back. He was like if you just put a turtle upside down. I imagine they wouldn't be able to get up like DDP. Yeah. He was that like that. If you were a UFC fighter, which division you'd be in? I think I'd be like lightweight. I'm like 6'1". As you can see, I'm like very long. I'm like Sean O'Malley build, kind of. I would say I'm like Sean O'Malley. I'm like 6'7". Feminist. No. But then if I actually trained, I imagine I put on a little bit of muscle. So like, wait, you look like that one Aussie fighter, that prospect, Quill and Sal killed. Because no, I don't look like Quill and Sal killed, really. But I do get that sometimes because he also has a mustache. Yo, Big Stream, did you get rated or something? No, Bag of Bones, you haven't been here. These have been the numbers recently. I don't know what it is, but we fingered the algorithm and they like it. So you think I look like this guy? This guy right here. You see him and you see me and you're like, yeah, the same. Like, come on. That guy looks nothing like me. He looks like he should be on the back of a cigarette packet. You know? No, he doesn't at all. No, he doesn't look like me at all. No, but he is Australian and he has a mustache, so close enough. Big W deserve it. Thank you. They need to check their eyes. They need their eyes checked. Sorry, I fucked that up. But yeah, we've been doing big things out here, Bag of Bones. Fight Fairy talked about you. She's interested. Oh, I'm not surprised. Me and Fight Fairy got the same haircut, so I'm not surprised she thinks highly of me. She probably sees a lot of me in her. Yeah, but look at this. 1.7K 4 hours ago. 1K, 1.5K, 2.9. Stream 2 days ago. Straight 2.2. 1.5. 1. Like, dude. We've been doing things out here. We really have. I was hoping for a knockout by MVP. I know, yeah. Doesn't he look more like Jack Jenkins? I do. That's who that first came to mind when. But then she said Aussie. He said, sorry, I don't know why you were a girl for a second. Then you said Aussie prospect, and I was like, I'm like, But yeah, I do look more like Jack Jenkins. There he is. There he is. You could say that. You could say that. You look like the guitarist from Parcels. I don't know what that is either. Let me see. Guitarist. Parcels. Are you a Sean Strickland fan? No, I don't like Sean Strickland. I reckon he's annoying. I reckon he's annoying and not funny. And annoying. This guy. How do I look like him? Don't be silly. Don't be silly now. Blah, 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 blah. You look like Tied to Ivasa. Okay, now we're getting silly. Oh, now we're getting silly. God damn it. MVP versus the Izzy. The fight to make. Versus the Izzy. All right, I'm just saying random words. We've been live for too long now. He just built like... No, but I think MVP and Izzy are too good of friends. And I don't think they would ever sign to fight each other. I reckon MVP versus Robert Whittaker is a good fight to make. Because they both kind of have that side-on style as well. Don't you reckon? You look like Bedtime MMA. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Bedtime MMA. Timothy Chalamet. Oh, dude, stop it. Stop. You know what? I can see that one too. I can say that too. A bit of Timothy Chalamet in me. I get that all the time, actually. Funny you say that. I actually get that one all the time. Like if Timothy Chalamet had a kid with Jacob Elordi, and then they had a kid with Jack Della Maddalena. Oh wow. Wait, let me hit that pose. What do you think? What do you think? I know it just got super quiet there. Low key, you do? Oh, thank you. Yeah, if he had a mustache, the stash has to go if you want that. Lock up. Netta, please clip that. Since you disagreed with me, I hope... Oh, yeah, we got a clip channel now. Since you disagree with me, I hope Cyril Gane touches you. Okay, if RDR wins against DDP, he solidifies himself as the best non-UFC fighter. 100% for me. Alex Pereira? Hey, yeah, Alex Pereira. You actually look like Tommy Shelby from Peaky Blinders. Oh, God, you guys need to stop. Tommy Shelby? I'll take that. I'll take Tommy Shelby. And the dusty red man in the brown ball in the blade black hand. Boom, bam, bam. Yeah, you know that. Oh my God, look at Tommy. You know what? I won't even grant myself the pleasure. Look at Tommy. Look at Thomas. Wait. I need to get the pose down. Hold on. All right. Wait. I need a dart in my mouth too. Maybe I could pass as his nephew who's gone down the wrong path and like got on the drugs a bit. Like if Thomas Shelby, drunken nephew, found overdose in apartment, and I was like, you could kind of see that. I think. Does he take them all down? Actor played a lady in a movie. The camera flip was crazy. Well, I've got to give you guys the vibe. Wait. All right, so you see this one? Got to get the hands as well. Ooh, you're not on the wrong path. You're on the sweet path. From one and Bellator, I meant for RDR. Okay, well, we've changed it. But yeah, he's more of a kickboxer, like from another MMA organization. Okay, that makes sense. Not every white person looks the same. That's what it seems to be. That's what it seems to be here. Any white guy, any skinny white guy with black hair. And I'm not going to look far off him. Like this one as well. Tom Riddle from the Chamber of Secrets. Yesterday. You know, we could all pass as cousins. But, you know, the one that they always be saying, you know what, I actually got stopped the other day on the street. And they came up to me and they were like, Jacob Elordi. Stop, Jacob. Jacob, can we get a photo with you, Jacob? And I was like, stop, guys. I'm not Jacob Elordi. You have to stop this every time. You know, that's why he grew this beard, so we could stop getting mixed up with each other. He's like, all right, let me grow this beard. Just a twink. Ted Lasso? All right. What do you guys think of Shavkat versus Khamzat? Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that'd be Jacob, stop. It's Lorenzo Predicts. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Who the fuck is that? Yeah, you never seen Jacob Elordi before? You look gay. All right, we were having such a fun time before that, and now you've just ruined it and called me gay for no reason. 70 people in here. I know, Cash. The $2 are paying off, brother. Thank you for your support. The people have been seeing it. Have you done any acting classes? No, I have not done any acting classes. Thank you for that. I know, I'm just so naturally good in front of the camera. Some people are bred for this. Your voice is pretty good. Oh, thank you. I thought you were talking about my handsome face, but the voice? Yeah, I've got a voice for radio, I know. I wish Nolan won. Yeah, Eric Nolan would have been funner. Nah, I don't wish he won, actually. Some 8-3 guy. I'm glad the Hunter won. The Hunter. What's the most views you've ever had at one time? I think 280. Yeah, so, this is nothing. So, yeah. Although you guys seem to be geeking out, this is another day for me. For old Predicus. This is just another day, but yeah. Look, you guys can geek out. It's fine. You aren't used to this many people. The other week I had 140 people in here with 10,000 views, 29 subscribers I got out of that. You're rocking up to the Perth card. You should try and get on the media. Could you imagine during Oldberg Rays, they went to the crowd and I came up? That would be fucking so amazing. And I would be like, no. Whoa, oh, shit. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, my God, he's a natural. Khamzat or DDP? I reckon Dricus wins that one. You know, if Usman's winning rounds 2 and 3, if you're brawling with Gilbert Burns and you're only squashing Rob's jaw, then I don't see how he's going to dominate Dricus on the mat. So I should take DDP in that one. Yeah, I'll go Dricus. Because you look at the Usman fight, the Burns fight, and Rob had a bugger jaw. It's got to be Dricus, right? Yeah, I'll go Dricus. Would you sleep with any UFC fighter? Jack Della, I'd probably have sex with. If he asked, of course. It'd have to be consensual. Yeah, Jack. Bro, Khamzat won. Oh, but I thought you were asking me. Oh, okay. So what do you mean then? You came in and you said Khamzat or DDP? Question mark. So I told you. Wait, the fight already happened. What? How good was it? Should I go watch it back? No, you tell me no, because it was terrible. Oh, damn it, I missed it. Should I go watch it back? What happened? Or should I never watch it back again? I'll never miss anything. I meant, whom did you support? Oh, I had DDP. All right, Lachlan, I need help again. I'm stuck. All right, never mind. I'm good. Who's your favorite UFC fighter? Jack Della. Jack Della, funnily enough. Yeah, but Jack is my favorite. He's my favorite. Nothing bad about him. Funny. Gives us white boy summer. He supports Gaza and JDM, yeah. I like Jack big time. Ginger guy. Funny. Awesome fight style. Who can actually beat Khamzat at middleweight? No one that I know. Would you be top or bottom? I used to be more of a bottom bunk. When I was younger, I preferred the top bunk because I thought that's where the cool kids hang. But as I got more mature, I thought, no, you want to be on the floor. You want to be able to go to the bathroom easy. I don't want to have to climb a ladder every fucking time, I want to get down. So, as I matured through my years, I ended up being more of a bottom. But, when I was younger and I thought it was cool, I wanted to be a top. Dricus thought he could survive, lol. And he did. Isn't that weird? A bro thought he could survive the distance. He did. No, do you take it from behind, he means? Oh, it wouldn't mean that. No, seriously, I fucked up my thing. I fucked up my laptop and I need help now. Bro, you were yapping a lot. Just give short answers. Okay. Says a guy who doesn't know how to fucking be live. Yeah, I'll just give shorter answers. You ready for prison then? Yes. Yes. Uncle Mame says Sean Strickland can take out Khamzat. I reckon he's wrong. Khamzat won? He did. Do you think anyone beating Khamzat 185? No. Let's see if DDP ever gets up. Well, it's over. What's wrong? No, it's okay. I think I fixed it. Actually, I don't know. Who did you root for, boss? Khamzat or DDP? Yeah, all right. So what's happening right now is this seems to be my main thing. It's full screened. It's full screened and I'm scrolling down and I can't see my tabs up the top. And I'm going around, I'm clicking, and it's full screened, Have you ever had that problem? F11? Okay. What's that? Bang! Dude, he shoots, he scores. 2 for 2. You're a fucking beast, dude. You're never losing that mod. Holy shit. Dude. Bang! 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 Like that famous NBA commentator. Bang! Bang! Oh, look, a Kiwi. Says the wrong guy who's wrong. I'm from Australia, retard. Get out. Islam versus Khamzat at 170. I reckon Khamzat wins. Khamzat vs DDP was boring, to be honest. I thought it was a little bit boring as well. Iron Lion. I thought the Kaya Sakura fight was actually a little bit better. I shoot my shot like, the shots that I took wet like a, oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Did I sound like LeBron a bit there? That was my LeBron impression. What did you guys think about that? Yeah, that's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite saying. What's another LeBron quote? Fuck. I can't think. Yeah, hey, that's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying. That's all I got. I'm just spamming that one. I'll pay $5 to keep the stream up, so don't watch copyrights. Yeah, all right. Thank you, Porter. Thank you, Porter. I'll leave the stream up. Well, I've been going for almost 3 hours. You look a bit like Bronny James. You know what? I can see that. Be black if you want to be. LeBron James. Is that what he said? You know, I didn't know that. Didn't know that he said that. LeBron. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, hit the Rolling Stone with the Rollie on. Oh, yo, that is a great LeBron moment. If a middleweight had to beat Khamzat to save your life, who are you picking? Damn, that's a good question, Dylan. I like that. Some nuanced questions. If one had to beat Khamzat to save my life, who would I pick? You know what? I actually reckon Izzy has a good chance. I know that sounds crazy, but like his initial takedown defense is sick. He is so long, and like I don't know. I know it's obviously dumb, but I was just saying. But Marco Tulio, I'll take Marco Tulio. I'll just put utter faith in him. I think that guy's a problem. But yeah, would he win? I don't know. But I would just pick Marco. Just because I don't know what I'd be getting out of him. Whereas Izzy, Strickland, Imavov, Bahalio, RDR, I'd be pretty sure I'd be dead. But there is a small chance that Marco Tulio knocks out everyone. So give your life to Izzy. We like you to be. Yeah, no, I know. But I also think like if Khamzat was in there with Izzy, he would just be feeling his aura a little bit. I know that sounds gay, but like I feel like there'd be a bit of respect there where he wouldn't just instantly double leg every time. And for some reason, I feel like Izzy would get out of those spots a bit better than Dricus did. I don't know why. But Izzy's good at anti-grappling. He is. Imavov couldn't get him down for a moment. Dricus rocked him and then submitted him. Would Khamzat rock Izzy or entertain the stand-up enough? I don't know. Yes, bit gay, but makes sense. But I know that's obviously delusional. Dricus took down Izzy. Khamzat took down Dricus. He'd probably get smushed and ragdolled, but Itty before the dog diddling was great. Yeah, I don't know. He's sick at anti-grappling. Enkalai versus Pereira too. Great answer, brother. What about you, Dylan? Or anyone? If your life was on the line and you had to pick one middleweight to beat Khamzat, and if they don't beat him, you die. But if they do beat him, you can be alive. Which middleweight would you put your life with? It's very hard. There's a couple good choices. RDR definitely came to mind, but like, I don't know. Whereas Marco Tulio, there is a chance he just fucking lays him out. And it's like, damn. Shavkat, dude, I'm about to fucking perma you for that answer. Like, legit, does everyone think he should get permit for that? Yes or no? I think yes, absolutely. He might even be an alt. That's how dumb that answer was. But you know what? You're going to take 24 hours for that Kane Oster. The question was, what middleweight would you give your life to? Shavkat in all caps definitely was not the answer that I was looking for, you fucking imbecile. You fucking imbecile cunt. God damn it, that was the first answer, and it was this fucking retard who said Shavkat in all caps with all the confidence in the world. Vittori. You know what? Vittori over 5 rounds? How long you been following MMA since which year? I would say end of 2020, 2021. I started getting right into it. 2021 was like, I would say when I turned 18 and I was able to gamble, and then gambling led me to want to, put money on the UFC cards. So I YouTubed full card predictions, clicked on a guy. it was some random ginger guy who had 18,000 subscribers. And I was like, fucking hell, this guy's hilarious, bro. How does he only have 18K subs? How does this guy only have 18K subs? He's hilarious. I'm going to give him a subscription. And that guy turned out to be the MMA guru. So yeah, I was a pioneer. I knew what I had as soon as I found it. I knew that guy was him. And then I was like, bro, this guy's event recaps and stuff are amazing. And they just really got me into it. And I was at a job at the time where I had nothing but to listen to, I just had to listen to like YouTube all day. I had nothing to listen to. So I made like a playlist of event recaps and prediction videos. Did you hear Rob talk about MMA fans saying boring fight? Yeah, I did. Rob's an idiot. I swear he has that dumb take every time. Have fun watching that fight back, Robert, you fuckwit. Honestly. But yeah, and then I made this, and this is what I was listening to. I would listen to Guru's prediction video and then his event recap. His prediction video and then his event recap. And that's how I kind of learn about all the fighters and stuff. Like I would have it set up so it would just play into the event recap. I would listen to who he's picking for the whole card. And then it would play the event recap and he would break down what happened and then I would start watching the cards on the weekends. I would see, oh my God, there's Jillian Robertson. Guru talked about her in his 244 prediction video. I remember she lost to that girl. Obviously, I hadn't seen it. But, you know, I recognized everyone's names from all the predictions and event recaps that I'd listened to. And now, how do you do your research? I don't. Well, I don't do any research for fights. Big Marcel posts it. Your brain picks one. Bada bing, bada boom. It's that easy. And any time I've ever tried to watch extra tape and try and get all technical, it only ever does me wrong. You don't need to do any research. Big Marcel posts this, your brain picks that. Big Marcel posts this, your brain picks one, you know? Oh, this gets posted, bang. You don't have to go watch a fight. You could to iron out, but you know who you're picking as soon as it gets posted. Or you just think about it for a second. Bang, this gets posted. You pick Park or Silva. I actually don't know. Bang, this gets posted. My brain instantly reckons Fiziev knocks out Charles Oliveira. And then Lorenzo Predix was born. Exactly right, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be watching any Fiziev fights in the lead up. I feel like people do it differently, though. Obviously, heaps of people watch a lot of tape. I go off the natural impulse. I think that reigns truer. You think people with neck tattoos make them hard? No, of course not. Do they look scarier to me? Yes, but are you harder for it? No. Like if I was on the street and I seen these two guys, I would get a little worried. I'd be like, oh, they look dodgy. Who knows? But they don't make you hard, obviously. Fiziev should go down to 145. Well, he's fighting Oliveira. So obviously that doesn't make too much sense right now. Like, this gets posted. Your brain knows Vicente Luque is going to knock Ponzi out, who's got no fucking chin. Your brain knows. Is that on the Brazil card? Oh, yo, it is. It's a pretty good fight. I was an average wrestler. I'm honestly impressed by Khamzat. Yeah, I'm also impressed by Khamzat and what he was able to do. But I wasn't entertained by it. You think young above the old? What does that mean? What does that mean? Mighty... Oh, yeah, did they do a Mighty Guru cast? Ponzi's is the top 3 worst. Yeah, they are terrible. Luffy can beat Khamzat most. Probably he's the last only hope. Yeah, did they do a... Oh, that happens today, and then it comes out tomorrow. The Mighty Guru show. When does that come out? Tomorrow. Today. Tomorrow. When predicting younger fighter looks better than old? Yeah, I don't know. You look like Colby Covington's boyfriend. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? Are you learning MMA? No. I'm not currently learning MMA. No. JP Banks enjoyed last fight of Luffy. You say no need for research, so what you look for exactly? Well, just going off what I've seen in my past, you know, I've seen Rob Font fight heaps of times before, like going off their past performances. You know, Cheeto's been looking shit. Zahabi just looked great against Aldo. Aldo's beaten Zahabi. Aldo's beaten Cheeto. Bang. I'm going to go Aldo. I'm going to go Zahabi in that one. You know, your brain just puts the dots together in your head. Like, this gets posted. I'm like, oh, Charles Oliveira's coming off a bad knockout. I don't know if I can trust him against Fiziev, who's got really explosive takedown defense and barely hits the deck ever. I don't know if I can trust Charles to pressure Fiziev and break him later when I don't know if he could take a clean punch off him. So I'm going to go Fiziev. I reckon this is going to be the easiest opponent Fiziev could knock out in his last 6 fights or whatever. Fiziev's going to have an easier time getting to and chinning Oliveira than he did in both the Gaethje fights. I reckon this is going to be an easier chinning, if that makes sense. It will be easier to put out Charles than Gaethje. Aldo vs. Aljo, just because their name rhymes. Khamzat is strong only because he doesn't drink or smoke. Charles looks like he's taken a lot of damage in his career. He does, doesn't he? He does look like someone who just can't take a real clean punch on the face. It's very true. Very true indeed. All right, wait. Did we ever... How long am I going for? Let me see. Yeah, I was scared. Oh, 8 minutes. 8 more minutes. 7 more minutes, guys. Gather around. Get your time in. We're only around for 7 more minutes. Dum 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 bloom 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 bloom. Ah. What are you guys doing anyway? I had a deep dive into the vision. It's slim pickings. I'm picking Izzy to save my life as well. You talked me into it. He really seemed like the only threat. And also, if Alex came back down. W stream, thank you for that, Porter. I do think everyone would just easily quickly dismiss that, but I do think Izzy could actually pose Chimaev some problems. Like, I reckon there's no way he's double-legging Izzy as easy as he did Dricus. Like, Dricus kind of runs in now that we've seen that. His hips seem to be square. They were easy. For JDM, def the next clip. Oh, come on now. I'm just answering. Just answering the question. If it's middleweight only, we're all dying. Yeah, well. But how would you celebrate if you want to fight and a big payout? What kind of style do you have? Travel, party, taking out mates? I would maybe just stay indoors to myself. Yeah, maybe just, I wouldn't celebrate. I don't like to go out really, like clubs or parties or being around too many people. So maybe just a quiet one in home. Or travel. That sounds nice. JDM beat Sambo champion from Russia Ramazan. He's not DDP. He will KO Islam and Khamzat. I think so too. No, maybe Khamzat. Khamzat dominated like a master. He did. He did make Dricus his slave, didn't he? Yeah, sure. Is that what you were trying to say? No, Nikan might beat Khamzat. Who's that? Maybe that Susakayev guy could beat him. Khamzat said that Baisungo Susakayev guy is better than him, so maybe I'll take him. But yeah, I reckon, or a Fluffy, his African slave. Izzy must have been loving it. TRT Belfort versus Khamzat. Oh, true. True, I reckon, I don't know. I reckon Khamzat probably pins him down, but I'd like to give TRT Belfort a bit of a chance. Roided up Overing versus Khamzat, lol. All right, hold on. Let me throw up a poll. And this one I actually think is a little bit interesting. Wait, you know what? This has jumped into my mind before. And let's see. All right, who do you think wins this one? And it can go for 5 rounds. Or the other one I had in mind was Volkov versus Chimaev. But these are actually fights that I think are interesting. No longer are the middleweight fights that intriguing. I saw a short where someone said that jumping over Khamzat is the way to defend the takedown. Okay. You jump in the air. You know what? I'd like to see it. Just do one of those handsprings. Why are we typing so aggressive? Guru seems to work for Guru. Stupid Dagestani. That was my Guru impression there. Pride Openweight Grand Prix. But you know, Almeida was chucking around Blades for a little bit, wasn't he? But maybe Blades too big. I don't know. I actually think that's interesting though. See, look, all these are picking Chimaev. See, I thought it was. Isn't that crazy that Chimaev kind of could just like double leg Blades as soon as the thank you for that. Thank you for that. I know. Just answering the prayers. But yeah, watching Almeida do that, I don't know. And his double legs are so fast. Blades wrecks him. Size definitely matters. Yeah, but there's also a chance Blades wrecks him. I also do agree with that. I'm not saying Chimaev definitely wins. I think it's interesting. Like, him versus Volkov is interesting as well. Like, could he get down Volkov and stay on top of him? Does Volkov just absolutely walk right through him? I don't know. But it's an intriguing matchup. Like, him versus Blades is like, I wonder what the odds would be, you know? 5 rounds, though, I actually would maybe take Blades. Now that I'm thinking about it. 5-rounder. Like, I feel like Blades ain't getting crucifixed and just can't get up, I don't think. You know what? I actually take Blades. Way better on the feet, too. And Almeida tossed him around for a bit. But then he also did gas out and get TKO'd in the second. So would Chimaev be able to ragdoll Blades for 5 rounds and not tire? And Blades are not that far off in size? Definitely matters, though. I don't know. It is a tough one. Definitely tough. I sparred and wrestled with heavyweights. It's different. Not going to lie. I felt like a mosquito. I know. It'd be so different trying to... Adesanya versus Chimaev? That'd be all right. With an ego shift could beat him? You versus Unk MMA zesty contest? Oh, that needs to happen. Pico got cooked, he did. He did get absolutely slumped early doors. But now we get Murphy Volk, so I don't mind. Oh, my guy, have a good day. Stay safe. Yeah, I'm about to leave as well. We've been live for about 3 hours. Almost. But if you guys want to subscribe before I head off, hey, look at that. 25113. Remember, I don't know how long it was ago. Maybe like 40 minutes now. But we were like trying to get people to get us over 2,500. What's your actual highlight? 6'1", 6'1" or 6 foot. I just subbed. Oh my God, Carl Johnson. Catch you later, brother. All right. See you, Dylan. And thank you for that W question before, by the way. Carl Johnson. Asakura is a fraud. Yeah, he's shit. Dricus lost. Ha 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 ha. I know. Isn't it funny that the really entertaining guy that put on bangers is no longer the champion, and instead the guy who shoots only takedowns is now the champ? What a funny world we live in. Isn't that awesome? That's how you're acting like it is. Ha ha ha. We lost the fun guy. And now we've got... Dricus fangirls were hyping him up for no reason. I know. Dricus had no reason to be hyped up. It's not like he knocked out Robert Whittaker and beat Sean Strickland twice and submitted Izzy. What the fuck were people thinking, giving him any credit? He was always trash. Like, you're an idiot, XT. You're a retard. But that's okay, buddy. There's a couple of them. And there's been a couple more since Khamzat's one as well. So I'm not surprised. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, fat retard, XT. How is it going? How's it going, buddy? How's it going, mate? All right, and we're going to leave. Oh, Pizza Hut's here. Holy shit. Crazy. But I'm going to leave now. 3 hours of the best. Thanks, everyone, for joining. In. Oh, yeah. We're going to leave it up, too. But if you wanted to watch this video, you could. No way that has 91 views. Oh, dude. Let me go see that for a second. Because that usually does not have 91 views this fast. Hold on. How many's it got? 107. Oh, me. All right, then. Okay, maybe. Nice coming across your channel, bro, but I'm gonna head out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave too, Carl, because you're leaving. I'm gonna leave too. But I'll be live tomorrow. So stop with the Bo Nickel. He's like 5 for 10. Use code Lorenzo Predicts for any large. Yeah, all right. Off I go. Adios, amigo.